Fuck. All right, guys. Well, this is what you've been waiting for. We're all here, and we're going to watch The Last Jedi in a few moments. So we're going to wait for people to file in. We're going to wait for people to get their timestamp set to 0. And while you do that, I'm going to introduce myself. This is World Class Bullshitter, so I'm your host, Jeff Hicks. And with me tonight is Ethan Van Sciver of Comic Artist Pro Secrets.
That's me, boys and girls. How are you? This sucks. I don't want to do this. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hey, we're contractually obligated, dude.
Okay.
Ivan Ortega from the Ivan Ortega channel.
What's up, everyone? How you doing?
And finally, our good friend Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers.
Fuck all of you. I'm the only one on the panel that doesn't drink, and I think I'm going to feel it tonight. So
yeah, you're going to start soon.
Trust me, dude. Trust me. I don't drink that much either, but I might make an exception. My mom brought from Mexico a couple of souvenirs for some of my friends, lots of tequila, pretty much. I don't think they're going to go to my friends anymore.
I will say it's great to see the chat light up, and this is why we do what we do for all of you. The support is amazing, and we're not all. I mean, we're genuinely not going to enjoy this, but we enjoy the community, so it's awesome to see all of this.
I'm going to enjoy the Tico parts.
Jesus.
That's what I'm waiting for. I just want to see Tico once again say.
That's the reason I want to do this. I want to hear you gush over Tico in real time.
I will. I'm all ready to see my girl again. I'm all ready, and that's how saving the things that we love, not killing the things that we hate. Although we'll do that too. Yeah. It's just fun. But we're going to save the things that we love, like Rose Tico. And the stuff we hate, we're gonna fire it off a giant fucking trebuchet to the planet Mars, and that's our whole thing. Look at the chat tonight; we're already blowing up. 479 people watching now.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good stuff.
That's what's up.
This is gonna be a giant. So
a little bit of somebody got their volume turned up. I'm getting a lot of echo.
Yeah, me too.
And it's gone. There we go.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Before we start, let's answer these super chats. Thank you, Brandon Moist. Skipped a company event for this family therapy session.
Oh my God.
Let's tackle this soy as a fam. Uncle Ethan, get your trebuchets ready. Let's beat the soy.
Let's do it.
Nightwish fan 1991 says, God fucking damn it, you're going to give me alcohol poisoning tonight. Sorry.
Yeah.
By the way, Ethan, what are you drinking?
Water right now. I might switch to. I might actually go into the liquor cabinet. What are you guys drinking? Are you drinking?
Water.
Yeah.
Well, right now I have tea with me, but like I said, probably halfway through this freaking movie, I'll switch to tequila.
Yeah, you should have started with tequila and then nursed yourself back on tea after the movie. Yeah.
I've seen this movie so many times, dude. I'm kind of numb. It was so embarrassing because I was editing the other day, the first act, trying to polish it, and I caught myself repeating, like naming every single line of the movie. That's how many times I've seen it. I know the lines by heart now.
All right.
What's your favorite line?
Luke with the titty milk. That's my line.
I want to read these few super chats and then we'll start because we're almost to 1,000 people watching. Do you think that should be the magic number? We're almost to 700 already. That'll only take like 3 more minutes.
This is probably the quickest we got to 1,000. This is quick. People are ready.
I know. So, where was it at? Oh crap! This is really scrolling. So Logan Michael 69, thank you, says on Vudu this piece of crap is rated 4 out of 5 stars. Overrated.
What the fuck? I love it.
Herpicus McDurpington. I can't inflict this injury on myself twice. Pouring one out for all you guys. Thank you, Herpicus McDurpington. Bikini 90. Hey Jeff, I called in sick for work to watch and I was ready to hit that play button. Oh my God, you did it. I remember on the morning show you were considering it, but you actually went through with it. Bezel says Cecil is Doomcock's mild-mannered alter ego. The Grand Inquisitor is using one of my lines, turgid for Tico. Goose wants to know where Cecil is. Did Cecil ever get back to us?
I haven't heard from him.
Oh, he's at a barbecue today.
Oh, okay. So Cecil's gone, folks. I'm sorry. If you got to leave because Cecil won't be here, I understand. I won't take it personally. Nightwish fan 91 says, I got it queued up on Netflix, so I'm suffering with you. Thank you. It's going to make it a lot easier to do. 007 Cloud, my body is ready. Mine is not. Steele Johnson, I want to watch with you guys, but I hate having Netflix. See that I watched. Damn, I can't let you suffer alone. Time to pack the bong. Oh shit. Okay, it's about to get serious with this dude.
Misery loves company.
Joe Cook, hope you guys survive the episode 8 madness. Thank you. Phil Devereaux, Ivan hasn't watched the movie. He made the movie.
Well, I'm
made the movie better.
I'm making the movie watchable. That's what's happening. But yeah, this dumpster fire was is already created.
Andrea, if you're listening, could you bring me down a double 7 and 7, please? Double. Thanks, babe.
Great letter. This calls for wild turkey to get through this garbage. Yeah, alcohol. Cameron Nance, first time watching it since opening night. This is the only way I'm able to watch it again. Doers 18 in my hand. Billy Ritchie, I'm about to watch this dumpster fire with you. Danny B, Saturday morning here in Australia, giving up a good start to the day to support you guys. American Trail, let's say a brief prayer. Okay, let's get plastered. Nick Zona Trash says, just got off work. If I didn't get off now, I would have called in sick with AIDS for this. Where's Cecil? Bagel Goose says, all right, I'll see you guys later. Doomcock is a supervillain, is the anti-hero we need. Doomcock is a supervillain, is the anti-hero we need. That comes from Basil. Alessandro De Luca says, George Lucas, gotcha. Ryan Ayer, I think the Space Walrus milk bags were based on Ryan Johnson's own titty mold.
Not a visual I wanted, but
no, not at all. Christopher Burkle says, listening to you guys blast SJW insanity is a much needed catharsis. It's much appreciated that you're putting yourself through this cancer furnace. James Russo, evening all. Who's ready for mind torture? D. Kara says, ripped off the bandage. Madral Sal says, so what's happening? Well, Madral, so we're about to watch The Last Jedi as a group. It'll be our group therapy session. I think we'll finally be able to take a step towards recovery, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just realize how shitty it is and we'll be even worse off. Logan Michael, why are you doing this to us? Because. Larry Bernard, money for your post-movie required blackout drinking. Godspeed, you madmen. Thomas Dorian says Cecil is EVS's brother. Rhino4563 says, I blew off my girlfriend for this doo-doo butter. Let's go! All right. David Nesker, hey, fellas, this will be my first complete viewing. I'm so sorry, David. Or Delvid, sorry. To TDRAGHI70, just sent in $14.99, thank you. And Herb Kiss McDorpington said, bottle of vodka for this. Let's see whether the movie or the alcohol kills me first. Oh, God, we are almost to that 1,000. We'll be there in just a minute, folks. Oh, my God.
Super chats are coming. They're pouring in. This is all sympathy money. You guys, I mean, look, how are we going to spend this in the mental institution?
You can tell us cyber frog stories to help us sleep at night, Ethan. You can draw it in doo-doo butter on the walls.
Oh, this is we should just start. We should just start.
All right, we'll start. Kevin Brown. Jeremy Johns had a good segment on how bad the First Order was. Piss poor storytelling. OG Empire was intimidating and scary. The First Order is neither. Constant screaming and lack of control is jarring.
That was a great video John's made.
I have to check it out. I
really
told the folks I was going to watch it, but I don't know if you guys... Do you guys put anything on like streaming services like outside of YouTube? Because I spent all morning uploading shit to Podbean and iTunes and crap, so it's been a weird day.
Yeah, I mean, we not me personally, but I mean, we have Geeks and Gamers stuff that goes on Podbean, our podcasts and stuff like that.
Mareth D. Aline, I hope I said that right. You told me this morning. Spent the day at the comic book store, and Jeff watched Skyscraper. I walked in expecting shit, but I left very impressed. Good luck, guys. Don't die from exposure to bullshit. Y'all got a while to catch up to Ivan. Okay, comic fan Nicholas and everyone else, we're going to start this movie, and I will be reading those as we sift through this shit show. So, folks, if you have never been to a world-class bullshitters movie watch party, this is how it works. You get your timestamps to 0, and when I tell you to press play, you press play, so we're all on the same point. And then we're going to be talking about the movie, reading your comments and questions, taking shots, doing stupid shit. It's Friday. I'm an adult. I have nothing better to do. Of course, I'm going to watch Star Wars with everyone. So, Jeremy, Ethan, Ivan, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, folks.
Get it over with.
Ivan, I personally would like to apologize to you for making you sit through this one more time. You've seen this movie more than anyone on the planet.
Most likely. But look, if I have to sit through it one more time, I actually have my notes with me just in case if anyone in the chat or you point out something that I haven't seen that I can fix, then it would be worth it. Plus you get to suffer with me, so might as well.
It's a great way to spin it, Ivan. Great way to spin it.
So, folks, everyone, get your timestamps set to 0 and press play right now. Okay, Lucasfilm is starting to fade in.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's the look.
This is ugly. I missed the fanfare already, guys.
And it was golden.
Ivan, can you put the fanfare in your version? That would be great.
Yeah, that already happened. Yeah, you would notice it if you had watched.
I know, I still haven't watched it, but I want to see your final.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally had my Bluetooth speaker playing it.
Ready?
Okay.
Have we started?
Yes. Oh, Ethan, you're a couple.
36, 37, 38. Ethan, if you need to catch up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
41, 42.
Did you guys know that Rian Johnson changed the color and the font of the letters of the title crawl and the Long Time Ago in a Galaxy Far, Far Away?
He did?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Never
because
caught that.
I wanted to bring back the music, because even the music during the first opening crawl is just tamed. So looking at all of the movies, every single one of them, even The Force Awakens, has a particular type of blue and a particular type of layout, and this movie doesn't. It's very subtle, but you can see it. I can post an image on Twitter or something for you to see the difference.
So he's really fucking with us hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, even on the little shit.
He said, he's like, there are different ways that the theme comes out. I chose to go kind of subtle. I'm a little more mellow. Like, just shut your round head up and play that shit. God damn it.
He's always trying to be. He thinks he's smarter than everyone else. He truly believes this.
That is.
All right, what's the time marker right now? 1:57.
151. 152.
Okay, hold on.
54. 56.
Okay.
All right.
And then here we go inside the toilet. Look at all the turds. Oh.
So now this takes place, what, minutes after the last one?
Pretty much.
Immediately from what they said. So
there's Carrie Fisher's daughter.
I would like to jam all these up Rian Johnson's ass, honestly. Just like that. Light speed.
He would just turn around and smile at you, Ethan.
Yeah.
And then we start off by just making Hux be completely it's like Galaxy Quest type, comedy. Nothing against Galaxy Quest, because we all love that, but this is Star Wars, you know what I mean?
Nice save there, Jeremy.
Oh,
Nice save.
I've had to say it before, because people are like, "What do you got against Galaxy Quest?" Nothing. I love it, but it's just a different type of.
I get what you're
tone.
saying. Galaxy Quest doesn't take itself seriously like Star Wars has traditionally. But trust me,
Absolutely.
you don't have to explain to me. I've had the same thoughts you've had many, many times. Mostly impure.
She's in attack
Let's
mode.
just sneer at each other, gentlemen. Let's just sneer. We're just sneering Nazis.
I'm sneering. I hope you guys could see that.
Yeah.
I hope you could feel it.
Oh, for God's sake.
I fucking hate BB-8.
I do
Happy
too.
beats, buddy. Happy beats.
Okay, this is Carrie Fisher's final performance. 3 hours of duck face, by the way.
You're not wrong about the 3 hours of it. Jesus, this is the longest Star Wars flick.
It is. The most useless also.
It is the most useless.
General Hawks of the First Order.
Look at him.
Comic fan Nicholas, thank you. I'm not watching the movie, but here's some money. Chain of Cyber 9 of Elis is gold leader standing by.
See, like
the whole thing from
Hux is just so he doesn't even feel real.
No,
His line delivery is
He needs
so
a-
nonsensical.
He needs a raccoon cap on his hat, and he needs to be threatening Ralphie from A Christmas Story.
Scott Farkas.
Yeah, that's who he looks like. He's Scott Farkas.
Yeah, but Scott Farkas actually got something done.
That's true. He's tooling with you and your mother.
You see, this is the problem with the entire movie. They linger on unnecessary shit for way too long and diminish and otherwise set up.
Exactly what you did with Canto Bight, how you fixed Canto Bight. Like you actually made Canto Bight, logical and watchable.
Reduce 14 minutes of bullshit to 2 minutes and a half, split into 2 parts. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. Gotta kick. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
This is so breathtaking, said no one ever.
Look at his face.
So our friend Brandon Moist, he sent in a super chat to tell us about the drinking game he made up for this movie. So Brandon, would you resend that to me on Twitter in a PM to World Class Bullshitters? Because I'll give the game to the listeners out there so we can all black out together.
Well, Andrea brought me my drink, so I'm ready to go. I'm into this now. We're doing it.
I think we need to treat Star Wars Celebration like a college football game where we pregame before we walk into the convention. Just one day at least.
I understood that reference.
Thank you, Cap.
Another unnecessary fucking joke.
Now, I suffered through the novelization of this. A fan sent in a thing to Audible, and the book sucks, but it explains more stuff. So, like, that scene right there is actually like 5 minutes of time in the book and explains what's happening. Doesn't make it better, but I guess it's less nonsensical.
I haven't suffered through that.
Don't. It's terrible. I owe the guy a video on that, but it was hard to get through it when I had like 11 hours left.
No, there's a black guy right there.
No, I'm sorry. You're listening to
Diversity.
2 women. One of them looks like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and the other one is Carrie Fisher. And you got to take orders from these people. You got to take orders. This is the problem. I'm telling you.
This just doesn't seem like Princess Leia. Like, I get they're trying to
Not
make her
at
the wise old, woman, but it doesn't work here.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, he changed the personality of pretty much every single character. Even from The Force Awakens, Rey is completely different. She's more bland and insignificant.
She's always been insignificant.
Well, more in this case.
Okay. God, I hate this character.
Yeah, Jam.
You don't like Poe?
No, I meant BB-8. Poe
BB-8.
Dameron's the only one I could actually tolerate. If he gets his balls back in Episode 9, I'll have someone that I can at least watch and tolerate on film.
BB-8 has a good career in hentai after this movie. I'm telling you.
Here come the bombers.
Oh boy.
That guy looks like Vigo the Carpathian. So why weren't Y-Wings good enough for this?
I don't know, but I have that ship. Oh, I did have it. I threw it away.
The A-Wing?
Yeah,
the
the
bomber?
A-Wing. It was blue like that, too.
Hey, quiet, guys. We're showing diversity right now. They're showing all their diversity. Okay.
Okay, little girls, let's go get them. Girls can do anything. Oh, look, not the white male goes down.
Porkins 2.0?
Look at that toxic masculinity burn. Rah, rah, rah.
I'm white and I am dumb and I talk like this in Star Wars.
Twistle of Mobius, the Force is not with this movie. I will offer the words of a certain Oct trader from the 40K instead. Let the galaxy burn. Let my mind burn. Fuck. Elusive goalie. See you on the other side, Jeff, and everyone else at all. Dylan Kerbal. Hold on, man. Been waiting for this all day, which seems wrong. Yeah, Friday the 13th is the unluckiest day of the year, and we're spending it watching this.
It's a horror movie. I told everybody on my live stream that we were celebrating Friday the 13th by watching a horror movie tonight. So
this is like our first non-high council get-together. It feels weird. I like it, but it's different.
Yeah, definitely.
How convenient. You know, just one little TIE fighter destroyed everything. Oh, look at that beautifulness.
I mean, she is much better looking than Rose Tico.
Yeah.
Don't tell Ethan, but you're right.
Well, I mean, listen. Lowering phallic symbols. Get them.
Oh, she's an angel. God
this character gets more of an homage than Han Solo after her death.
That's true. That's true.
And she's gonna be sucked out into space now because there's no shield protection.
Yeah, and then Rose focuses on her death more than Luke focuses on Han's death. This is Rian Johnson's Star Wars, everyone.
Hey, didn't someone tell you last night that Rose gets more screen time than Kylo Ren in this movie?
Yeah, somebody said that. They said that Rose and Kylo Ren get equal amount of screen time. I don't know if that's true, but I would like to research that.
Well, get your wife's phone and your phone, and you use one for all the Kylo Ren scenes and one for all the Rose Tico scenes.
That would make me have to do something productive during this live stream instead of watch this trash.
Yeah. You know what made this movie funny is if this didn't work and then she just died anyway.
Would have been great.
Subverting expectations, guys.
Yeah.
So there's gravity. This kills me. How is this falling? What is going on?
Well, Ethan, I had to be
the dumbest human being.
I had to be talked down to by this guy once. He's like, "It's they're magnetic bombs and blah blah blah, and they have thrusters." I'm like, if it's not in the movie, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, let me tell you something. If they're magnetic, they're gonna blow up the ship that she's in. They're gonna come right back up to the metal ship that they're falling from.
This is true. This
So
is
stupid. Okay, here it comes. Oh, it's so noble. So noble. Well, I'm glad there's all that oxygen in space for the fiery explosions to burn.
This doesn't even feel like a Star Wars film the way it's shot. The cinematography is shit.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Where's those lips? Duck face.
Hey, there's a giant... Oh, I thought that was a giant bear in the background. I was like, cool.
Like they've lost their entire fleet, but one dreadnought's down, so everybody's happy.
How come Princess Leia didn't chew out Luke? She's like, Luke, you blew up the Death Star, but there's only 3 pilots left. Couldn't you have done better? No, you had a fucking victory. Just chill the fuck out.
I hate this fucking movie, guys. I really hate it.
Oh, look at that face. So pathetic.
He makes me embarrassed to have sideburns.
Good.
I'll take it in my
badass, though. I have to admit.
I think Ethan's like a couple seconds ahead of us.
I think
I might be.
Hux just
it real quick.
Hux just spun around and now he's standing up.
I'm at 12:37, 12:38, 12:40, 12:41.
Okay, you're 1 second. Okay, now we're even.
Hingle McCringleberry wanted to let us know that, remember, this movie is supposed to be a theatrical masterpiece.
Well, there are no flaws in it, according to Rian Johnson.
Oh, this is... I hate this part.
Oh, Jesus.
Could this how episode 9 start, and then they redo episode 8?
Yeah, he was just dreaming in a fucking coma. You know, they diminish the impact of having Finn hurt by just healing him magically.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need. There's no need for this movie, I mean. But
no. I mean, if they're trying to... The funny thing is, they rip off all these moments from Star Wars, like The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi in this film, except they get the one thing that's lacking wrong, the tone. There's no seriousness to this movie whatsoever.
Yeah, they tried to have their cake and eat it too by
Well-
trying to please all the audiences, but still trying to make itself serious. Like
Here
this
we go.
fucking
Here
goddamn
we
hard
go.
piece of mother shit.
We waited 2 fucking years to see this shit right here.
Mhm.
This is literally Ryan Johnson trolling it at his best right here.
This was one of the very first fixes that I did just because I didn't want to watch it again.
Here's your
God.
penis. Thanks, but no thanks. I started this gangster shit.
Oh God.
What a failure. What a loser. The Big Lebowski Skywalker. The Big Lebowski Skywalker. Total scumbag. Angry. Look at his angry SJW look on his face. Sneering. God damn it. Disgusting. Fuck you, Ryan Johnson.
Like I
I'm
said on
just
other videos, I hate how they all know these characters. Like, oh, you did this and you did that. It's like, okay, everyone knows these people.
Now let me ask you guys, what do you think is what was Luke wearing the Jedi robes, staring off into the distance, to then go into the hut to change into his homeless robes?
Yeah, I mean everything that was set up when she walked up, those steps to see him staring out, like he seemed so, like stoic and, mysterious, but he's just an old hermit in this movie. Like none of it's consistent. None of it.
None whatsoever.
It's fucking like it was all built up to be this, like this special moment, with the Force theme playing and all that and the emotion in his face. Like Luke showed real emotion in his face on that final scene of The Force Awakens. And in this one, he's just like, fuck you, fuck everything.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that like I understand that this is supposed to echo Yoda's future when we first met Yoda, but Luke made the world a better place. He didn't have to follow Yoda's path. He effectively destroyed the Empire. He should be king right now. He should be go away.
Then the scene with the X-wing there, making everybody think he would raise the X-wing up out to fly off once he left the island, never happened.
I thought when the trailer came out initially, there was a shot of the X-wing flying through those bombers. I thought Luke was going to get back into his ship because he didn't really do much flying in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to see Luke return to his pilot roots, and I was like, that sounds cool to me at least.
Yep. And there's the "Where's Han" moment. That's just like
That was my very first fucking fix.
Han's okay. He's with Lando Calrissian. He'll return in Episode 9.
this throne room looks like. The more you look at it, it looks so fake. It just does not look good at all.
But it's real sets and practical effects, guys. That's what makes a great Star Wars movie.
It makes me want to play a Fabio song and undress Snoke though slowly.
Does he have like a burnt nub where his wiener used to be? Like, what's this guy's story? What happened to him?
Yeah.
Not supposed to know.
He used to own Playboy and then got into a very bad accident, and doctors did his best.
It's like that yellow bastard in Sin City. Plastic surgery fucked his skin up. Great Loner, thank you for your $5 for the liver replacement surgery. Logan Michael, thank you very much. After this, take me to the woods and shoot me in the head. You got so much to live for, Logan Michael. Don't. Red Guy, why are you so upset about a low-budget Flash Gordon knockoff?
Here's all I think about right now.
1975, Austin Powers and Photoshop. Excuse me, my lights. The holler boogie has made me sweaty. Gee, Mr. Powers. I love gold. The smell of it, the texture. I love gold so much that I even lost my genitalia in an unfortunate smelting accident. Hence the name Goldman.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do that. I have to do that now.
You have to
Please
add
do.
that to the edit. You have to.
I am so going to. Just wait until, like, probably tonight, I'm going to just release that.
Yakase, thank you. Group therapy. I'm joining y'all in this viewing. We can suffer together.
Snoke is making a lot of good points here, though. If you're really listening to him, he's saying you're a pussy, a girl beat you should never held a lightsaber. These are all good points.
Yeah.
Snoke might be the only relatable character here.
Those were my thoughts in the theater, the initial viewing. I was like, yes! And then when he made the lightsaber spin around and hit her in the head later on in the movie, I laughed and applauded. I was the only person, but...
I hate, it's not against, nothing against Adam Driver. I hate Kylo without his fucking mask. It fucking looks like Twilight. It's so aggravating.
He's a kid. He's a little kid. Fuck him.
And what's up with the, the contractor tape on his face? What the fuck is that?
I guess it's to heal his scar that magically moved.
Yeah, the one that Rian Johnson claimed wasn't moved.
Hot Topic is not on sale right now.
Hey, look at all that marketing that we spent 2 years pushing. Let's just break it and destroy it.
Rian Johnson really did fucking ruin Star Wars on so many levels.
You go back to all the marketing for not even just The Force Awakens, just Star Wars in general, and it all had Kylo's mask there. You know, it was all built on that. And he just destroys it.
Well, our expectations were subverted, Jeremy.
Yep, they were.
Look at Luke's, how he's framed in that shot. He's not even there. His face isn't even on screen. Chewbacca's like, what happened to you, man?
He's having a breakdown.
Chewbacca's just high at this point. Got in some molly or something. It's just like, I don't care.
Walk out with the laser sword.
What a pussy.
You left a goddamn map to yourself, Luke. Now all of a sudden you went there to die and nobody was supposed to find you.
Yeah, there's a contradiction.
Fucking.
You see how he says, do you think I came to the in the most unfindable place for no reason at all? But then later he reveals, I just came here to die.
It's so dumb.
Lazy writing.
This reminds me of Ivan's edit here where you fixed this part right here, Ivan.
Oh yeah, the training montage pretty much.
Yep.
I'm proud of that shit.
It's really good. Oh god.
Those are balls. They're not nipples. Those are balls.
Fuck
and
it.
by the way, that
I'm
monster
getting alcohol. Fuck it. I'm getting alcohol. It's done. Alcohol.
Underside. Oh my god, you motherfucker. Oh, you. Oh no. Oh, and it looks at her. Oh, god damn it.
You watching this, girl? You want some?
Oh, you mother. Oh, Rian Johnson. Fuck your whole family. God damn you. I'm drinking.
Aaron the German. Thank you. It is great to be back. Calm Vlad, therapy, alcohol, money. Thank you. Obi-Wan. This is going to be epic. The teardown. You're listening to the epic teardown. Ethan's like having a seizure over there. Nightwish 1991. God damn it, I'm already pissed, dude. I took a nap to get ready for this, and I wanted to just stay asleep.
He did take a nap. I can confirm that. And Ethan and I were like, "Are we doing this tonight?" He goes, "Yeah, I had to take a nap first."
Yeah.
Take it. I can't take it, guys. I can't take this. Where's Tico? Give me Tico. Give me some money.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be turgid for Tico in a few short moments.
Oh my god, give it to me.
It goes from raining to sunny to foggy. God, fuck.
But it's art, guys. Every shot is a masterpiece.
Art
We
my
just
fucking
don't
Mexican boy.
understand it. That's what it is. We just don't understand. We just wanted more abs on Luke Skywalker.
Now we get into the really loopy shit that makes no sense.
So, Ethan, you've drawn. If you were to turn in pages where one panel it's raining and then one panel it's sunlight and then there's fog and shit, wouldn't one of your editors be like, "What the hell's going on here?"
Yeah, they'd be like, "So what? 3 days went by?" And no, just 10 minutes. Oh, well, fix that.
That's what happens when you work with like zero conflict in the workplace. You get The Last Jedi.
Well, he made Kathleen Kennedy very comfortable. Rian Johnson, he made her feel very comfortable. Sorry for the chat. I know I'm sorry for yelling, guys. Your Uncle Ethan's sorry for yelling. Sorry. just gets a little angry sometimes when he drinks. Go
Timothy?
get Daddy's belt.
I'm a mellow drunk. I just get real relaxed and talk about anything.
Yeah, but you can't be mellow and watch this, can you?
No, I did black out. No, I got drunk and watched The Force Awakens, and I rage puked later on that night. That's a thing.
You know, Luke Skywalker, I was going through a depression at some point in my life, and it was Luke Skywalker that helped me get out of it because of how inspiring he was in my life. This bullshit. This goddamn bullshit.
Infuriating. I know how you feel, Ivan. Seriously, Luke meant a lot to me too. People don't understand this.
And he's in Mexican even. Like, he's... God damn. God fucking damn it. Where are you? Nowhere. Jakku. Pretty much nowhere.
Timothy Swan, they say criminals return to the scene of their crimes. Could Ryan Johnson be candidly watching this therapy session from afar? Respect to the council. Wouldn't you shit if he had like a screen name and gave a super chat and was like, hey guys, I hope you're having a good time watching this terrible movie, and just laughing at us?
If Ryan Johnson happens to be watching, let me remind everyone about one little line from a certain person at Lucasfilm.
The main thing is to protect these characters, make sure that they still continue to live in the way that you created them, and that the universe of Star Wars continues to grow.
I just said that I would.
Yeah, good job on that one.
Fucking soundboard?
My phone. That's on my channel. I covered that. But I'm sitting there. I haven't seen this movie since it was in theaters. So now I'm watching it, and I'm just growing more frustrated by watching it and all of Kathleen Kennedy's nonsense.
She's the worst thing to happen to movies ever.
How depressing. It's time for the Jedi to end. It says failure, wash out Luke Skywalker. What a mess. What a hateful, stupid SJW mess. There's more. Oh, poor Carrie Fisher.
She's actually thinking about, should I leave this set?
If only Harrison Ford was still involved, I could get some. That's what she's thinking. But
Those thermal glasses, they sell them at Target for like $10.
What's the timestamp? Someone said they just got off work. We're at 26:29, 26:31, 32.
Sven Sandstrom, are we going to do the bonus parts too? Just kidding. You better be kidding, Sven. After this movie ends, we're not even going to sit
done.
in the credits.
I'm done.
Nightwish 91 and Coming Yo Mama joke. Basil, Galaxy Quest is the best Star Trek movie ever made. James Lloyd Tiffner sent in $1. Thank you. Claustoric, Mama said the Jedi is the last Jedi is the devil. Thank you, Claustoric, the Grand Inquisitor. So, Jeff, what crown royal did you choose? Me personally, I like crown like I like my women, black and wet. Oh shit! I went.
Oh my god! Take a long second to get used to this face.
Oh boy!
A second for each inch of nose.
They're doing that on purpose. I can't. Oh, there she is again. They do that on purpose. They put hideous people up there, hideous women, just to fuck with you. Just to say, we can do this to you. We can do this to you. We can put hideous people on the screen, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I like how in Guardians 2, they had all those beautiful people that were all painted gold. That was an interesting race. How they were all like, created or whatever.
Well, there is something we can do about it. Solo happened, so that's a
yeah.
But Grand Inquisitor, to answer your question, I'm drinking regular Crown Royal. I like Crown Royal like I like my women basic. the Points of Light prods, hyperspace ramming up Ryan's butt. I'd watch that movie.
The best thing that's come of this so far is the fact that we are going to have Ivan edit in some gold member lines when Snoke is talking now. I'm very excited about that.
Oh, dude, that's so gonna fucking happen.
Hey, Ashos, I just want to hear that part. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Michael Hunting, can someone punt that stupid beach ball? Of course. Ethan, we should sneak on set for episode 9 and just ruin it.
I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to do it. Look at that little girl. The little girl. Yeah, here I go.
It's diversity, Ethan.
Is it
It's
diversity?
We have to show all diversity in every scene.
Yeah.
It's so overt in this that it's not even enjoyable.
It's just
Like Return of the Jedi had that lady pilot that no one actually knew was a woman because they dubbed it with a man's voice. But this is just going out of its way to be like, hey, this is 2017.
Kylo Ren literally looks like he's on mission space at Walt Disney World. It doesn't even like he's in a movie right now. It's so stupid looking.
No, but they get these little children. It's like, hey, there's Pidge from Voltron. You know, oh, good, she's dead. She's dead. That's what happens. That's what happens when you put a woman in an automobile. Boom.
Phaser Face is looking for a timestamp. 29:28, 29:30, 31.
Excellent.
Yeah, so Poe Dameron should be scarred as shit right now.
BB-8 should be dead.
Yeah, I agree with that one. It serves no purpose.
This move, BB-8 may have had one of the biggest setbacks in this movie from TFA. I mean, just so like the where he gets on the walker. It's just all this stuff is so stupid. The stuff on Canto Bight, it's terrible.
Oh, yeah, when he shoots all those coins at that little guy.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Brandon Moist, thank you. We got your Twitter DMs right here for the game. I'll read that in a few moments. We're going to let this emotional scene play out. It's so deep, meaningful.
Mother.
He should have just killed her right here because it would have written him out of a hole with Carrie Fisher's death.
Yeah, it would have been great. That totally made sense. And it would have made him a better villain.
Yeah, killed your dad, then your mom, then your uncle. Well,
So
your
he
uncle
didn't
killed
do it,
himself.
but these a-holes did. You know, it's like, so you're a puss. All right, here we go. This should have been the end of Princess Leia right here. That would have been great.
So, Ivan, in your cut, how do you explain Princess Leia coming back?
Well, Akbar survives. And he says, we suffered a lot of losses, but we were able to rescue some, including Princess Leia. So it's not like just the one. It's like, okay, we were able to bring them back. How? Use your imagination. There's no need to really to explain. Like he says, we brought them back somehow. The point is that she's here at least, and we don't have to like go into deep exposition or something like completely illogical. You can just think, okay, there was a force. Jesus God.
Oh boy.
Ryan Johnson doesn't understand anything about how space works. It's like those ships are moving. They're not just sitting still in space. They'd be light years ahead.
So
You wouldn't be able to fly back to it. They're not sitting in one spot. They're moving really fast, you idiot.
But guys, she's using the Force to keep the ships there.
I believe I can fly.
Woo!
I believe I can touch the sky.
I should have pulled my soundbite out for that one and played that song during this. That would have been good.
About it every night and day. Spread my fingers and fly away. Horrendous.
This is the dumbest moment in Star Wars history.
And he thought it was cool too. You can tell he thought he was being real cool when he did this.
And then open the door and just
And collapse.
oh my God.
And then we dropped our binary, whatever the that is.
It's our connection to Rey.
The person who met for 10 minutes only. But
She's
we're
so-
supposed to believe that there's like this deep connection between the two.
Speaking of Rey, Nightwish fan 91 says, does Rey have anything to do in this movie?
Be bossed around, look for a boyfriend.
Literally nothing happens in this movie that benefits the story. Like it doesn't move anything forward. Nothing. Oh boy, here we go with this garbage.
Vegetarianism. Look, more of them, Chewie.
Should
Got
be
a
happy.
smorgasbord.
Fucking buffet.
Go to town on that pork, Chewie.
Yeah.
Eat that one too while it's still alive.
Say, you think I'm Chewie?
Now, if this was old
Not
Star Wars,
gonna
you
eat
would
it
have
now?
taken a bite out of it afterwards.
Mhm.
Yeah. Chewbacca has a conscience now about his food. He's conscientious. Chewbacca and PETA.
He's so 2017, guys.
So woke. Oh, there's L337 right there. I can see her.
Talk about the most forced retroactive continuity. These fucking gold dice.
Yeah.
Did you guys get a pair at your screening of Solo?
No, I was going to order them off of eBay. I bought the Series 3 Solo toys today that are coming, so I was thinking about getting those dice.
Would you, who comes in that Series 3? Like Bespin, Han Solo, and all that?
Two packs. There's like the Hound, the Corellian Hound, and so I don't know. I can't even remember. I just bought them. I'll review them.
I'll watch. Beamer. Only characters I liked from both films were Poe and Finn. Yeah, they're not the worst.
The problem with Poe in this movie is he just gets so beat down by the strong female, made out to look like an idiot. And Finn had a severe backstep in this movie.
Yeah, he's just a shitty stereotype joke now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he wasn't great in The Force Awakens, but he was decent enough.
He could have been the best character had they made him more conflicted and trying to find his way, and how the other people would feel betrayed by him and stuff. But no, they just gloss it over for jokes and one-liners.
Right.
You know, when I first watched this movie, I came back home to watch a positive review because I needed that, and watch, what's his name, Kevin Smith, and he was crying on this movie, like, oh, it was so good. I'm like, yeah, I might be wrong for feeling this way. That was my first thing.
I love Kevin Smith, but you can't take any of his reviews seriously. But I do love Kevin Smith.
He went on and on about how Batman versus Superman was going to make $2 billion and all this other shit. And I was like, okay, Kevin. Okay. Tea Time 21. Weren't B-Wings able to take down ships? Yeah, B-Wings were. B-Wings were legit in Return of the Jedi. Bikini 90. How much better or worse would it have been if Paige Tico than Rose throughout this movie? 100% better, but then Uncle Ethan wouldn't have had his Tico fetish.
Here we go.
Boo!
Terrible.
Worst
Terrible
character ever.
She needs to get laid. She would stop being such a bitch.
She needs to get the hell out of this movie.
Holdo, I have a couple of friends, actually a couple of cousins that would make you happy, and just stop being a bitch.
Literally every story that Ivan tells has got cousins involved.
I know Gerardo will please you real well, trust me. You would love men after that.
I think even Dion would say no to Admiral Holdo.
This is cringe.
It's so bad. She's so bad at this. She can't read these lines, and I like her. I like her in Twin Peaks.
I like her in Jurassic Park.
Wild at Heart. She's been in so many good movies.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Laura Dern. This character is so terribly written.
These people just sit around and just women say ridiculous things to them, and God,
look how many women are in that shot right there.
1 million, and
they're all white. They're so privileged.
Seriously, the 3 women there.
Yeah, diversity.
Are they making sandwiches? What are they? No. I just saw them against the counter.
Are you hungry, Ethan?
No, Andrea made me a sandwich already.
Ooh. Hope it was a good one.
It was, and it was a hamburger.
Mm.
All whammon, says a frustrated gamer. All whammon.
I don't know why they do that. It's so obvious. It's so blatant. Ryan Johnson cares about the whammon.
You have to respect women. You have to.
But none of them are funny. None of them are fun. They're just all like pretending to be serious. You know, it's like these guys.
I'm just waiting in silence.
A male character.
Is Star Wars does have some amazing female characters within the mythology. Incredible female character. Oh God, here we go. There you go, Ethan. This is your time right here, buddy.
What's wrong?
It's all you, buddy.
What's wrong? Oh no. Oh, sweetheart, come here. Oh, I would lick those tears, right?
I'm uncomfortable now.
Hi.
Finn
It is
going back-
unsettling. She looks weird. She said, "Ethan, do you hear that?" Oh yeah.
Arotha then says, "I predict the Ticos were married in the theater."
How does this
roast Tico.
anything? This entire scene, it's so bad.
So oddly framed.
It's her big screen like debut, and her face is all blotchy and covered with tears and snot. You know, it's like, good job, Ryan.
It's just so not visually interesting in any way. Like, if you gave me a screenshot of this movie or like different scenes, they're just boring and uninteresting.
She said, "Don't run away when it gets hard." That's what I'm telling you, Rose.
I don't think anyone would have that.
Don't
That's
run
when the
away when
party
it gets
starts,
hard.
huh? And in real life, she's very attractive.
Very.
And in
And
here,
this is what Ryan Johnson produced for us.
A piece of shit.
Everybody in the chat is going, "Ethan, you're married, dude." Yeah, but everyone has that one celebrity encounter that they meet. For me,
And
it's
you're-
Rose Tico.
Yours is Rose Tico. Jeremy, who's yours?
What's that?
Who's your one celebrity that
My
you
one.
would...
Jennifer Aniston.
Ooh. Ivan?
definitely Natalie Portman.
Oh, classy choice.
And she likes homeless-looking guys like me, so I'm straight.
Her grandma lives in my city.
I'm moving right fucking now.
Also, shout out to the 90s Janet Jackson. So,
Shout out to 90s Janet Jackson.
yeah, she was so smoking hot in the 90s.
Damn. All right.
Spider-Man, not Bugboy Marucci, says, "I've decided to stare at a blank screen instead." Killer, that's a good thing to do. Killer Carl Krupp says, "Opening a fresh bottle for this. I'm drinking for Jeremy." So,
Thank
Jeremy,
you.
if Killer Carl Krupp, if we don't hear from him again, you better
might
be
be-
covering his funeral expenses.
Yeah, I might be responsible.
You're a stand-up guy. I'm sure his family will.
I'm
eventually-
somewhat responsible for this episode. I can't remember how this came about. I know someone said something on the High Council on my channel, and then I threw it over to you, Jeff, and I was like, "We can do it on Jeff's channel," but I don't remember how that all happened. So,
if anybody wants to go back and listen to the tape, thank you. Rocket and Sato, Poe Dameron went from Zap Brannigan's went to the Zap Brannigan School for Tactics, throws wave after wave of men into the grinder till something works. Stop exploding, cowards. Pando Boy Lando.
We all talk about what we're gonna do for like hours. Let's talk about what we're gonna do together. Here's what we're gonna do. You mean we're gonna do this? No, we're gonna do this.
And then this terrible Maz scene where she's playing like laser tag or something while video conferencing in.
She looks good.
You know, Ivan, you were talking about ugly shots. That shot where Rose was behind the 3D image of the ship and what they're going to do with the plans, that was just a really ugly shot. Like the way she was out of focus slightly.
Yeah. No, and you can notice during this movie, like, for example, next time we go back to Luke and Rey, you can see that they go out and into focus a lot, but with a slight movement of the camera, and it becomes jarring. Now, a lot of indie filmmakers use this trick to make, something like an emphasis, or to make you get this uneasy feeling. Is supposed to be used for dramatic purposes, not just for a simple conversation like we just saw.
Oh, God. Can't stand this person.
This is so stupid.
Yeah. I thought she was dumb in the last movie, and she's worse in this one.
But she's a woman, and she's fighting, and she's badass.
So what is she actually dealing with? Like, what's filming her? Because when the camera pans around, it's something in front of her and behind her.
You're using common sense, Jeff. You're using common sense.
C-3PO got bigger.
Oh my.
Did you see that she implied that he was doing bad?
Yeah.
That was,
That was totally necessary. What happened to 3PO's red arm, by the way?
That's a story for another time. Brian Moran says this movie already needs a Thanos snap. Ryan4563 says, "Hey Jeremy, no pee breaks. Better have that gold cup."
I am gonna have to take a pee break tonight, probably, or a barf break. One.
I'm gonna take another shot of Crown Royal in a minute, so that'll help me mellow out. Greephole, thank you for your super chat. Have some money for your suffering. Jabba's Southern Slobber Biscuit says, "Did The Last Jedi retroactively ruin the ending of The Force Awakens for you, where Rey is handing Luke's lightsaber as the music swells, only to find out he tosses it over the shoulder in The Last Jedi?" Jeremy?
100%. I mean, The Last Jedi's ruined almost everything about The Force Awakens for me. So that's one of the reasons I'm so angry about it. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many things that were completely ignored from The Force Awakens. So, and now we get to this stupid shit right here.
This is how she learns how to use the Force. She basically downloads Kylo's training.
Right. Yeah, she downloads it. Like, yeah, good social commentary. Hey, we're in 2018. It's the digital age, so you can download now.
What do you guys think? Did The Last Jedi ruin The Force Awakens for you?
Honestly, for a personal, for me, I guess, yes, it did. Because The Force Awakens, I liked it because it was a great setup movie. Now, all of the setups, in this movie, we get the payoffs, and the payoffs are complete bullshit. So it did ruin the experience for me.
I guess it's got better for Uncle Ehe because Rose Tico is introduced, so nothing can take away.
I
the
love
impact
Rose
of that
Tico.
Well, some movies the sequels can hurt the previous movies, and some movies can withstand. Like for me, Spider-Man 2 is always going to be amazing, regardless if Spider-Man 3 wasn't that good.
Yeah,
it doesn't affect Spider-Man 2 at all for me.
The only thing that I really hate about this movie, though, is that they used Carrie Fisher posthumously. Like, are you telling me, like, those scenes of her lying in bed don't look like she's dead? I mean, honestly, it's so creepy considering that she died right at the end of this.
Yeah, and it was a calendar year, too. They should have done something classier. Or at least better in terms of the story.
Where the fucking fish nuts came from? I just really want to know.
Ryan Johnson had a funny idea that he ran past Ron Bergman, and, it's stuck because it's a first draft. Dekara says, Daisy has man hands. Von Doofus for Jeff. May the forks be with us. Thank you, Von Doofus. Michael Hunting. Why did Snoke show his power to the First Order? Not even Palpatine showed his powers, but for a select few. Ooh, I never thought of that. Have you guys ever thought of that?
Good one.
I never thought about that, but that's a good point. But I mean, it's all based on the fact that, like, why would you? Hux is one of your generals who's supposed to be, leading your army, and you embarrass him in front of everyone. Like, how is that helping anything? You know what I mean? Like, the whole thing was the whole design of that scene was so dumb.
This is beautiful. I have to admit, I really like the island.
Of Octu.
Yeah, I like it. I like the way it looks.
Didn't they film this in Ireland?
I'm not sure where it's at. It's a real place.
It's on Michael's.
So Skellig Michael Island, isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, something like that.
I think it's a tourist destination, but they limit how many people can go there per year.
Let's not go.
And then the tourism really picked up, obviously, after The Force Awakens, and they had to really start limiting people.
I wonder if people still want to go after this pirate. McKinney90, I'll be honest with you. Sargon's video, Gender Wars, The Last Snowflake, were in this movie for me before I saw it in theaters. Have you guys seen Sargon of Akkad's video?
I have not.
I think that's where Vice Admiral Gender Studies comes from. The name, at least. Nightwish fan 1991, because Ryan Johnson is an idiot. I laughed at that part in the theater. I hate to say it.
Miyagi Skywalker.
I can only think about these scenes that you've recut now at this point, Ivan, because of all the stuff I've seen from yours.
Good. And that's eventually my cut will be considered like the official one, hopefully.
Yeah, no, it will be.
Because, yeah, this part, like, I'm seeing the training montage that I did. Not being
I am too.
egotistical, but it's just like...
You know what you should do if you could come up with a way is print out, like, burn off Blu-rays to give out for free because it's not illegal to give it out, and just take them and hand them out and say, here's a better cut of The Last Jedi, and give it to people at Celebration.
That was... Holy shit. Yes.
And just have a way to contact you, because you're not selling anything, so it's not a crime. You're just literally giving it away.
Oh my God. I am so going to do that. Official. Yes, that's
awesome.
going to happen. That is
awesome.
so going to happen.
And shout out to the Geeks and Gamers community for actually making sure Ivan was able to go to Celebration. That was really awesome what everyone did.
I mean, just in case you didn't know, I'm going to put all of you guys' logos at the beginning of the cut. Like, it's going to be our cut.
Nice.
This thing has happened because of this community, and I'm going to make sure that everyone that has given an idea or something that I've used in the comments or on Twitter or something to put their name in the credits that I'm going to do for the movie.
That's awesome.
It's an us thing though. It's not a me thing. It's an us thing. That sounded weird, but you know what I mean.
I get what you're saying. That's how you keep that's why we're able to do what we do in the numbers we have, because we're all together. It's not
Exactly.
like me type of shit at all, you know.
And she got wet for the first time.
Bro, she's from a desert planet. They don't have water. Come on.
But she knows how to swim.
Yeah, that's true. It would have made more sense if she started freaking out. Like, what do I do?
Luke is the worst teacher on the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He just doesn't give a shit. He wants the students to pass the standardized tests that the state requires, and they learn nothing else.
Right. And if they blow it a little bit, he runs away.
Yeah. Like, shit, I gotta go to a new school now, guys. Billy Ritchie says, my girlfriend said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Billy Ritchie, your girlfriend's smart. Twistle of Mobius says, Luke got upset over ruining of his rug. In terms of the Lebowski reference. I'm really behind on these super chats. I apologize, folks. Brandon Moy says, Ivan, can you make a Porg get killed by Anakin /Vader / Luke's not raised lightsaber?
I think already someone did that, so I'm not going to take the credit for that. But I'm pretty sure someone has already done that. If he wants, I can just grab my bow and arrow and shoot a Porg in the head, like I did with Rose Tico and BB-8.
I still have a stuffed Porg over at Phil's house. I should bring to Celebration. We'll toss it around like a beach ball.
Oh, yes.
A Porg effigy.
The Porgs are so funny. Ha ha ha. They're so wacky.
Even the Millennium Falcon, I know the satellite dish is different, but something about this ship seems a little different too. It's like they didn't follow the design 100%. There's just something off about it to me. Could be me being crazy, but the cockpit looked too big. Michael Hunting said, this isn't Luke Skywalker. This is, my Luke is in the EU. So is my Luke. My Luke's not a douchebag.
You're a monster. Yet, in 10 minutes after that, after I see you shirtless, I'm going to want to bring you back into my bed. I'm sorry, the light.
I hope that they're brother and sister and that this movie is just rendered weird.
He doesn't even have a scar anymore, but then when we see him in Crate, the scar is bigger and more pronounced. But look at right now.
Yeah, Ryan Johnson's already proven. Yeah, he's already proven that the scar doesn't mean anything because he'll just move it wherever works for him.
Have you guys noticed there's a fight scene during the throne room where one of the Imperial or the Royal Guards axes disappear?
Oh yeah. I covered that on my channel a few months ago.
Somebody sent me a GIF of that the other day. I was like, how did I miss that?
Yeah, it was that got some pretty good rounds on social media when it first was discovered.
Don't worry, that shit is fixed.
Oh my god! Everybody, shh! My love's on the screen.
The worst people.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Oh God!
Here comes the best part of the whole film.
I know, right? Canto Bight. A better version of Jabba's sail barge. They upgraded.
Disney preaching about capitalism. That's just hilarious.
I want to go there, though. I want to go there.
Nightwish Fan 91, thank you very much. Remember when we were promised Snoke was going to pay off? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Jimmy Riddle, and now Ray speaks Wookiee and Luke doesn't? Shake my head. Geek Chorus, had a dream Uncle E was singing Bee Gees, How Deep Is Your Love? But it was How Deep Is Your Soy? Sounded great. You all rule. Ethan, you should cut a demo.
Of what?
Of your singing, How Deep Is Your Soy?
All right, hang on. Soy. Oh, that's loud. How deep is your soy? Your soy. I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a... Okay. Is that okay?
Oh my god, that was awesome, dude!
Thanks.
Canto Bight. Why am I here? Why am I watching this movie right now?
Because we'll never have to watch it again for the channel if we get it into systems now.
Oh my gosh.
How many people are watching this? 1,640. Damn, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right on. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hit that like button if you don't mind.
I'm sure you're not wasting your life right now.
Nightwish Fan says, can we watch Goldmember instead? Next week, guys.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh, this is a great scene. She is glorious. She is glorious.
This is where it gets preachy and stupid.
Yep.
Ivan, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I almost got into a fight with a guy the first time I saw this movie in
Why?
the theater because I said to my friend, I wasn't even talking to the guy, I said, you know, this movie was dumb, but the worst part was the fucking PETA activism in the middle of the movie. And the guy behind goes, oh, I like animal rights. I was like, if you got something to say it to me, say it to me. And don't be such a passive-aggressive bitch. And he just is like, well, can I not enjoy the movie? And I was like, shut up.
Can I not enjoy the movie?
I don't know.
Thank you to everyone who hit the like. That was over 100 likes we just got. So
Damn,
That's
thank
great.
you, people.
Best community on Facebook. Sorry, Jeff.
That's fine. I was gonna say, Kevathar said, Jeff, Jeremy, EVS, Ivan, you have 1,500 people willing to suffer with you right now. That's low.
That is awesome right there. It really is.
That guy's an American
This
psycho.
is just so weird and awful. This sucks out loud. This is not Star Wars. This isn't Star Wars.
I'm about to turn around and play Diddy Kong Racing. I've got it right hooked up on my TV. I'm just gonna play Diddy Kong Racing.
He said, not now, lovey. I'm on a roll. You gotta be kidding me.
Like, this is the most Earth-like scene of all. Like, oh yeah, you can train against a rock. I like how she is so close to the rock when she's like about to hit it, but then the camera pans out a little, and she's like 2 meters away.
Rich I do have Rocket League for all 3 systems, so I might just play that instead. And I've got it on a Switch, so I can just put the Switch right here in front of me.
Wow, somebody just gave me $1,000 for Cyberfrog. Thank you.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm having flashbacks to Ivan's Cut again, where this actually is halfway good.
Chapter Master Dante, may the God Emperor protect your souls as you travel through the realm of chaos. Thank you for that. Brandon Moist for Jeremy. Comvlad says, Steel mask design, dump it 15 minutes later. TFW, question mark, non-profit.
Was there something for me, or was it just a super chat for me?
It just literally says for Jeremy. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that.
Nightwish fan says, everybody drink now. Okay, hold on.
There we go. Cheers.
Commander Cody 17. Good luck to all you tonight. Thanks for doing this commentary and taking one for the team. Everyone take a shot. Oh, damn it. For me, love the High Council, or long live the High Council. I'll take this extra long shot so other people can, stay up longer, because I can handle the booze.
God, this is awful.
Ugh. Justin Bass says, what the fuck did I just walk in on?
You know what it is? Luke became an extreme left winger here. That's kind of what's going on, if you want to be honest. Like all of his dogma, all of his like anti-Jedi, it's all anti-religious, anti-government nonsense that he's blathering about. He used to be a true believer, but he fell away. This scumbag. Now he's all angry.
Is he a scumbag or is he just sad?
A scumbag.
Okay.
He's a scumbag because he left. You don't walk away from your family and friends. I don't care how you feel. Han is dead because of you.
Yeah, you did kind of
you abandoned Han Solo, and he went back to being a scoundrel and a thief. Living off his wits. You guys could have built something together.
Panboy Lando Soy Chop Dong Lover says, Ryan Johnson, fuck you and your whole family. TBS.
That was a quote.
Yeah. That might be one of your best quotes. Red Guy, you gonna see Jeremy climb the bell tower at Disney Studio before it's all said and done, in true darkness behind that man's eyes. Rhaegar Targaryen says Ethan sounds like he's about to Hulk the fuck out.
Somebody just said no video games, you have to suffer too. And also somebody asked me what the worst Star Wars game was, in my opinion. The Kinect Star Wars game was awful, so that's probably gonna be my choice.
Don't like I'm Han Solo? Han Solo?
So bad.
If I have to pick a Star Wars game that I owned that was the worst one, what's the Star Wars game that I bought that sucked?
What a loser. Don't
be like Luke, Ethan.
God, I'd never be like Luke. You walk away from this movie going, I'd never be like Luke Skywalker, ever. That's what's so infuriating. That's the evil poison of this movie and Ryan Johnson.
Your place is back on Jakku and in another movie franchise because you suck.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched this part especially. I try to avoid it like a plague because trying so hard not to tear up right now in anger. This right here, this fucking moment, the person that actually for one tiny chance that things could go right, he took it all. He did it because he was a Jedi, like a father before him. And now he's like, well, just because I was a legend, I fucked up. Like, I'm good.
I don't think you are, man.
I'll never be okay after this. This has to be erased from canon.
Someone just made a good point in the comments. They said, we need to stop calling him a Luke. That's Jake.
Oh, okay.
That is true.
Let's make an effort to refer to him as Jake Skywalker for the remaining hour and a half or whatever we got left.
Oh my God. It's just one horrible female face after the next. It's the Mount Rushmore of hideous.
Why does he say like, Rose, where are you guys? Like he knows who Rose is.
Yeah, he just said, who are you?
Yeah, like he says it like, oh, Rose, where are you? What?
I don't know if I read this one, but Rhaegar Targaryen says Ethan sounds like he's about to Hulk the fuck out. Triton
I really like Rose Tico. I don't care. I like her. She's my little elf.
Waifu or whatever the fuck it's called.
She's a little elf. She's like, Oh, she's real small, goofy hair.
She's like Mr. Mixie Pitalik in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
She has magic over your heart.
Yeah.
Triton 1, thank you. Disturbance in the Force is ruined watching with us. Yakose says, Ethan's anger is cracking me the hell up. God bless God bless our human sunbeam, Uncle E. Let it out,
I've
Uncle
been trying
Ethan.
to deal with this for like 6 months. I didn't want to see this again.
Brandon Moyes, Uncle Ethan deserves to yell watching The Last Jedi. Daily Driver says, I'm not a white male, and I hated The Last Jedi to the point where I just did a video explaining why I'm done reviewing and building custom-made lightsabers. Check out my channel at Daily Driver. Love you guys. Folks, check out the Daily Driver channel. We can see how wide spread the depression that follows The Last Jedi truly goes. And they can't use that whole angry white male incel argument with everybody that dislikes the film. It just doesn't work. Shelly Roberts says, I think you're creating a new drinking game. What I saw hurts wish. Jedi brought 1,000 years of peace. They need to die? Question mark. That's a good point to bring up.
Here's the stupid BB-8 scene.
Wait,
One
which
of many.
stupid BB-8
One of many.
scene?
Yeah.
He is the best fighter in the entire movie.
Yeah.
Like-
BB-8 fights better and more often than Luke Skywalker does. Or Jake Skywalker. I'm sorry. Jake Skywalker.
The only BB-8 moment that I genuinely enjoy is when BB-8 gives the thumbs up with the flame in Episode 7. I thought that was funny. But
Yeah, I mean, I like. Obviously, I liked BB-8 and TFA, but that particular scene, the thing I did not like about that scene was Finn being like, "Oh, you got a boyfriend? You got a cute boyfriend?" That was so not Star Wars dialogue at all. Like nobody's like talks like that. You know what I mean? Like it just felt so out of place.
I was like, "What do you think, princess and a guy like me?" No, that was it.
Right.
Oh God, the space horses, the sporces.
No.
6 turning 4 burning.
Harry Potter time.
I'll be watching 1982 Thing, Jaws, and 1982 Conan to mock you guys while you suffer. Thank you, 6 turning 4 burning. We appreciate that. Alpha Terranema says Ryan has no Johnson. DJ D Show, the beer is flowing tonight. Cheers. I think we're all on liquor tonight, dude. I want to get drunker quicker. Tea Time 21 says, here's money for some alcohol or therapy you'll need after this. Thank you very much. Anthony Barnes, stop calling him Luke, guys. This is Jake. You are right, and we will stop calling him Luke Skywalker. Jack Cooper sent in $1. Thank you. McKinney 90. All this crap about diversity, and there's barely any alien races on the rebel side. Ugh.
Oh my God, Tico is so cute. I can't take it.
Do you guys need some alone time?
Yeah, kind of.
I'm just saying, if you need to mute your mic for a couple moments, that's fine.
That's a good idea. All right, I'll be back with you guys in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Impressive.
Yeah, this is all Tico right now, so it makes sense. Who fucking celebrates like that? Look at that goddamn.
This is the most unnecessary scene.
So pathetic.
It's funny, for this being Star Wars with a $200 million budget, this doesn't even look that
It doesn't
good.
look good. It doesn't.
I mean, at least Ready Player One. I mean, Ready Player One had the ability to say, "Hey, we're in a video game, so it doesn't have to look super realistic." But at least a lot of the shots and stuff are interesting. These are very basic, boring shots.
That fucking cockroach Oprah bullshit thing.
It feels too much like The Fifth Element, and that's a bad thing because Fifth Element's a great movie, but this isn't.
Yeah, The Fifth Element's supposed to be
Agreed.
like Earth related in a way.
Oh, Brian Lape, if you need a timestamp, dude, we're at the, what are we at, Jeremy? 1 hour what?
Let me find out. We are at 1 hour 8 with 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. 108 with 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds.
Yeah, Lape, they're on the horses, and there's a shit flying overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, yeah, that was
that was fast.
All right, I'm back.
Well, you know, it's been a while since Uncle E has seen the movie, so he probably had a lot of built up aggression.
Go turd.
Well,
This doesn't even sound like Star Wars music.
It doesn't.
It sounds like a Kmart ET theme. Hinkle McCrinkleberry says, "Okay, Leia, let's the janitor know how to find Rey, but Holdo can't tell everyone how they plan to survive. What in the actual fuck?" 007 Cloud, your rage gives me the will to go on. Nightwish Fan 91 says, "Why does an entire fleet of Star Destroyers only launch 4 TIE fighters?" Morith Delian, oh god, you said it earlier. I'm sorry, the booze has hit me. It's for real. I apologize, Moreth. Sigh, downs 4th bottle of wine. Fuck The Last Jedi.
Why the fuck are we still at Canto Bight? How long does this goddamn scene last? This is so stupid.
What is it for? What is this scene
what the
for?
fuck, man? Shit. Sorry, Jeff, but
It's okay.
God,
I think it's
damn it.
Dealine. I remember it now. Dude, I'm with you 100%.
Jesus Christ. Like, Ivan cut this down to how many minutes, Ivan? Like 2?
2.5 minutes divided into 2 parts. Like you see kind of the intro of Canto Bight, then we go back to Luke and Rey and the training montage, then we go back to Canto Bight. So you don't even feel it.
It's like it serves no purpose to the movie, the story, the mythology, the universe, nothing. It does nothing.
She has a heart of gold. She just wanted to free those horses.
Not the kids?
It was worth it.
Not the kids. well, Jeremy, you brought up about how it doesn't add anything to the lore. This was Rian Johnson's the part of the movie he was so worried and focused about. If you watch the behind the scenes stuff, all he does is focus on Canto Bight, Canto Bight, Canto Bight. Jeez. This is his Jar Jar.
Gotta be kidding me. This character sucks.
Who, DJ?
Yeah, he's awful.
And Benicio del Toro is a fantastic actor. That's shows you how bad Star Wars is when they can make Benicio del Toro suck ass.
True story. Hey, Jake. How are you, Jake?
Jake.
Glad to see you back in the movie, Jake.
I'm not, you piece of shit.
Jason Murillo, can we talk about the utter, or is it Murillo? I apologize, Jason Murillo. Can we talk about the utter lack of any semblance of strategy in this movie? Both sides. Also, cheers from Cali, mates. Cheers to you too, Jason.
Thank you, buddy.
Broman says this whole scene is bullshit. Yes, this whole movie's bullshit. Broman, thank you. Melissa Anderson, painful for you guys, but we love and appreciate this. Thank you, Melissa.
Definitely.
Reed Palanchia, painkillers and alcohol supplies for everyone. Ooh, shit, we're mixing uppers and downers tonight, guys. It's a party. Did I just hear Careless Whisper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song.
Because I wanted to cue it when she looked at Ben Solo.
Oh, here we go.
Beatty? Oh, God damn it. Oh, I missed it.
All I can think about is the how it should have ended scene right here.
What does she do?
Those Sith nipples.
with his big,
Syphils?
with his big.
All the gains. All the gains.
He's like sitting on the toilet.
Have you guys watched the Buff Dudes video where it's like how to get buff like Kylo Ren?
Oh, yeah.
It's literally
beautiful.
a square.
I haven't.
I love those guys so much.
Why does he talk like this? I'm talking very weird.
It's the greatest weakness. Your parents threw you away like garbage. Now, look at my nipples. Look at my nipples.
Kylo Ren spurgs out.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this got fucking. Oh! Again, the person with.
What a shitty camera angle, too.
Did you notice that also the lightsabers changed in this movie? Instead of having like a round tip at the end, they go into this triangular sword-like shit.
I was just about to comment how his was more pointy. They pulled a little bit of that in the prequels, but in this one, I think that's the only one in these movies that has it. It was Kylo Ren's blue lightsaber.
Bullshit.
Oh my god.
High Recluse Archer Maldus, thank you. Haven't seen this movie since December. Obi-Wan 2783 says, after the explosion, Leia would have maintained momentum from the decompression and ship. She would have continued to go far, far away, not slow down a few hundred yards away. Well, now we have the scientific word on that, folks, so we should all tweet Rian Johnson that. If all 1,500 people tweeted Rian Johnson that same tweet right now, I think he would have to pay attention to it.
That would be awesome.
And then we're all fucking blocked. It's like, yeah, there's a hate mob after me. What about the scientific validity of Star Wars? It's just a movie. Yeah, but it's not a good movie, so we're pissed.
By the way, I'm done with the gold member thing.
Oh, Jesus, you are fast.
Dude, Ivan is amazing. That's unbelievable, dude. Are you uploading it to your channel now?
Yeah, let me just render it. I actually compiled 3 scenes that I thought were very meme-worthy, and one of them involves Ben Swallow. So I was like, I'm gonna
send
make
it to me unlisted once you get it, and I'll get the chat hyped up about it. You know, let them hear what I think of it.
Okay, cool. Give me
Commander Cody 17 wants to know: are porgs gluten free? Are they, Ethan?
Yes, they're gluten free, but they're packed with soy.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I give you what you want. How long has this been movie on? Like 6 years? Like what?
I don't even know.
Are we almost done?
The Olympics have already gone by again, so this is where we are.
Jesus, doesn't end and nothing happens.
I have a question for you guys, because this is something that I've been kind of struggling on the fix of this particular scene. I don't know if you're aware that I'm trying to make hint that Obi-Wan is maybe related to Rey. So I was thinking, what if I cut most of the dialogue from Rey on this scene and have Obi-Wan, because I have an actor that can do the Obi-Wan, the old Alec Guinness Obi-Wan voice, and have him talk during this scene. How would you feel about that? You in the chat, I would like to know, before I even attempt to do it.
Would he be saying the same thing to her, or would it just be anything and you would just have her be silent?
No, it would be something along the lines like, you will be tempted by the dark side, and you must do like what's right. So, you know, to give a little bit validation to whenever, because I want to give weight to when Kylo actually offers his help, like trying to allude that that's gonna happen. So when it happens, you know, there's a setup and then a payoff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And some actual reasoning for this to even exist.
Yeah.
You know? I do like the dark side element being introduced.
Like to kind of, and just to give more reasoning to why she is as powerful as she is, that we can see that there's a connection between her and Obi-Wan. Even from the very first movie, we hear Obi-Wan during her vision. So here's another vision. Why not having Obi-Wan again in a more explicit way, you know?
So let me get this straight, Ivan. Let me get this straight. Okay, so you're actually talking about following some of the story beats that were set up in the previous movie?
Exactly.
Okay, get the fuck out of here with that shit, okay? We're talking about Rian Johnson stuff here, okay? We don't pay attention to that shit, okay? We don't pay attention to anything that came before it, and we're not worried about anything that comes after it, okay? So you need to get that shit out of here.
Yes, my white master. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, but seriously, I think that's great to definitely touch on that, because the fact is, yes, we had that vision scene in The Force Awakens. It was really cool and interesting and opened up a lot of questions, and Rian Johnson completely ignored that. So to have this situation mirror that and give us more context to it is the natural progression of the story. So I think that would be cool.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Now I can focus on that. So yeah, there you go. The cave scene is officially going to be fixed.
Saved. Well Hung and Dung says the humor in The Last Jedi is the best thing about it. Black Mephistopheles says that Ivan Ortega should just copy how it should have ended for the Porgs.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, he eats them, right? And how should have ended, I think.
The DJ D Show says he didn't want to eat the plastic prop, low budget plastic. What the fuck, Rian Johnson in The Last Jedi? Drink. Cheers. Okay. Well, thank God everyone's not just saying drink constantly, because that's the thing that would fuck me up. I don't want to puke on this new rug. Nightwish fan, I hate the new alien designs in these movies. I agree. They feel very cheap. At least with Lucas in the prequels, all the designs from guys like Doug Chang all worked. Broman says the Resistance needs the Mandalorians. The Resistance needs a lot more than just the Mandalorians, dude. Mr. X says Poe's character arc is learning to be pussy whipped. Well, you're not wrong. Great Loner says, damn it, Ethan. Rudog24 says, hey guys, you can do it. I have a bottle of vodka with me and I'm suffering with you. Rudog, take a shot for me, my friend. And I'll take one for you in just a moment. Commander Cody has one for you, Ethan. Rose likes her men 3XL. Am I right, Ethan?
Because I'm only XL and sometimes 2XL, but I'm not 3XL.
I just love how that turned into a rip fest about the size of your shirts. The outpatient says Celeb Pass. Jeremy wouldn't shut up about Matthew McConaughey earlier. Is that true, Jeremy?
What's that now?
You got a boner for Matthew McConaughey?
Not necessarily. Interstellar is my favorite movie, but nothing that really. I mean, I thought McConaughey did a great job. So, but I'm more of a Nolan guy. If you want to break it down to that, okay. So,
you do Christopher Nolan, okay?
I didn't necessarily say that, but if you want to play into the conversation of Jeremy had a boner for anything, it would have been Nolan, not McConaughey.
Oh, okay.
But it's only because of Nolan's mind. I'm not into him from a physical standpoint.
Oh my God! What is this? What is this?
I'm not going over to your house anymore.
Yeah,
great.
Ivan, you're the one that invited yourself over here. So you just
I asked permission as a
listen. All you're going to be doing is gardening over here anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That is true, and I'm bringing the shingles that you requested.
We do need a wall built over here at my house. So.
All right. Your wishes are my commands.
Tacos, walls, and gardening. An Ivan Ortega story.
You know it. And you still want me to just wear the poncho, right?
Yes, but only you have to wear the Alabama poncho because I want to make sure that we are respecting the culture and there's no
diversity, right? Diversity. Oh my God! And here comes.
I remember when I showed you that Alabama football poncho. Oh boy, we can talk about that in a minute. Here's Yoda,
the Green Goblin. What up, bitch?
I know that's a puppet, but that looks so weird.
It looks effeminate. It doesn't look like Yoda. It looks like gay Yoda, honestly.
Yoda?
Yeah, it looks a little gay. A little gay.
Logan Michael says his cat literally just hissed at his TV. Laura Ryan stole my fan fiction story. Says Laura's rule. I didn't like Laura Dern because Laura Dern because she took me out of the movie. Great. Now I want to. Oh, a sandwich. It's a sandwich icon. Sorry. I don't like how they do the Force Ghost effect in this movie. It just looks weird.
Hey, Yoda, since you can all like use, Force lightning and shit, want to help the Resistance or, like, so you can just destroy shit. Why don't you show up and help everybody?
Because that would require. How come everyone can get hit with fire in Star Wars movies and not get burned? Just a little bit of dirt on Luke's face.
Jake's face.
Oh yeah, Jake's face. Sorry. T DeGrahi 70 says, "Gentlemen, shot." Okay.
They're all evil. Yoda's like, yeah, it's time for the Jedi to end. Yeah, just.
Why is he showing up as like Dagobah Yoda that was fucking with you, Luke? Like that's not really like Yoda if he was to come back as Yoda. You know what I mean? Like. I don't understand it. Like he should be like Clone Wars Yoda or prequel Yoda.
Well, no. Remember in Return of the Jedi, he is Old Man Yoda.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I might be getting drunk here, but I just want to take a minute and say, Mark Hamill, I'm so sorry. I feel you right now. I feel you through this movie. I feel your pain. I know how much you love Luke Skywalker and how important it was to you to maintain his legacy. I know you were excited about this movie. This is a disgrace what they're doing to you, and I can see your pain in this. And you're doing such a good job, too. Like, Mark Hamill, I mean, like, he's a good actor. He's doing a good job. This is torture.
This is
angry.
Yes.
So angry.
It just doesn't make sense to have this version of Yoda show up at all, in my opinion. So
How is Yoda? How is this a Yoda puppet? It's 2017 when this was made, and this puppet looks worse than the one from 1980.
I think it's all the post-production they put on the damn thing. It looks like shit though. It doesn't look like you said Yoda in the face. It looks kind of gay.
It's wrong, yeah.
Commander Cody says Maz Kanata is SpongeBob SquarePants' grandma. Sven Svanstrom says this shit makes the TFW look good, and that was crap. I guess he meant to say The Force Awakens. Steele Johnson, don't forget the button. Oh, here we go.
Force.
Girl, she's back.
Yeah, there's still 1 hour left of this bullshit. God.
Oh, is there really?
Del Toro is such a good actor, and this is such crap.
Oh my god.
Today is the 30th anniversary of Die Hard, and we're watching this.
Damn, that puts it in perspective right there.
I'm hungry.
Go for round 2 on those burgers, dude.
She made me 2 of them. I only ate 1. I put the other one in the fridge.
Bust out that XXL shirt and have a couple more, my friend.
Let's make it a 4XL. Let's go.
Damn, your body would be fucked up if you ate 3 cheeseburgers and became a 4X.
If anybody's looking for the timestamp, 125 with 16, 17, 18, 19 seconds, 20 seconds. 125 with 22, 23 seconds. All right.
Commander Cody said, or Sven Sanson. Oh, I read the one. Sorry, Steele Johnson. Don't forget to hit the like button. I haven't, Steele Johnson, and neither have most of our listeners. So thank you to everyone. Party on Civi, welcome back. Show me again how they destroyed our heroes, how they ruined the story. Show me again why we fight them, and I swear I will finish what you started.
No, Ethan, you need to lose weight, fat boy, says Gavin Smith. That's not nice.
They're turning on us, guys.
The real world Jabba.
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 Solo. Nightwish Fan 91, I hate the scene. I hate how Jake throws Obi-Wan under the bus here. DeBuzz General, what the fuck was Snoke? No setup, Palpatine copy. Commander Cody, you know what really grinds my gears? Ray can swim, but grew up on an all-desert planet. Gojira Fry says, can you guys do a timestamp every once in a while? Sure. Jeremy, are we at what? 1 hour and what? 20?
126, 32, 126, 33, 34, 35, 36. There you go. I'll keep you updated every maybe 10 minutes.
No se aguite pariente sent $5. Thank you very much. Borhi67. What's up, boys? I'm back. Here's $4.99 money for Jeremy retaking English. Been on a cruise the past week and have been out of the loop. What I missed?
What's up, man? I'm glad you're back. I knew you were going on that cruise, so I hope you all had fun, whoever you went with, and good to have you back. You've probably missed a lot of stuff that you wouldn't have worried about anyway. So just enjoy your cruise. Go back doing that. You don't have to deal with all the SJW nonsense we've been dealing with. How about that?
It is Friday the 13th, so you picked a great day to come back.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy, check your Facebook.
Obi-Wan says, Ivan, do Indiegogo to fundraise for Blu-rays?
No, I cannot do that because that would mean that I am making some sort of profit directly from the re-edit, and that would cost me going to jail for not immigration issues.
Now, if somebody were to gift you blank Blu-rays, would that technically be breaking the law since you're not spending or receiving a profit? You're just being given something and you're not selling them?
I need to check on the sub clauses of the copyright claims, but I think that's a good loophole. I think that's a good one.
I'm just saying, if people wanted to help that way, you could set up a PO box and they could literally mail you like a 30-pack of Blu-rays or something.
That is true.
Instead of getting you in any trouble.
That is true. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yep.
Tim Collins says, we got to have Adam Does Movies on the High Council. Have you guys ever heard of Adam Does Movies?
No, I've never.
I will look into them. Jimmy Riddle, the O.J. Simpson chase in space. The slow chase of the ships. The DJD show says Care Bear stare this film back to the Phantom Zone. Drink. Cheers. Okay, I'll take another drink.
Great stuff, Ivan. Just
You dig it? All right, I'm gonna make it public, and just share it with. I'm actually just share it. I'm gonna send it to you, Jeff, and to you, Ethan.
yeah, because we can't drop it in the comments.
Did
So
you
Jeff
guys
would have
see
to-
how the Millennium Falcon looked like it farted out Ray? It, like did that little weird, like it lifted its leg type of thing, and then, there goes Ray.
This scene's so weird. Like this scene where she like looks up and Kylo's standing there. It's just creepy. It's just creepy. He's just standing there. Watch him.
They should play that song by the Police.
This
Every breath you take.
There you go. This better be the Puff Daddy version of the song, and not that Sting piece of shit.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, girl, shit's about to get kinky."
These are the worst looking stormtroopers.
and then the Return of the Jedi scene that they rip off. Not here, but in Rey and Kylo.
Hingle McCrinkleberry said, "This is way better than when I watched this in theaters. I had to fart the whole time, and it was so quiet in there." That might be my favorite one of the night so far. Thank you, Hingle McCrinkleberry. Logan Michaels 69 says, "I set a Rey vintage collection figure on fire. I hope you didn't pay for it before you burned it, though." 6 turning 4 burning says, the dog and the thing deserves an Oscar. A posthumous Oscar for Thing Dog. I agree. Let's get that campaign rolling, guys.
All right, Jeff, I sent it to you on a private message on Twitter and sent to you, Ethan, as well. I think so. Yeah. Here it is.
Roger that.
Roger, Roger. I've checked Twitter more today than I have in like the last ever.
My life has actually been better since I stopped checking Twitter so much in the last 3 or 4 days. So
The Last Jedi, but made by Austin Powers.
This is amazing. Please upload this so we can all share it so you can get 150,000 views on it over the weekend.
it's so good.
The look, the taste, the smell of it. I love gold. I lost my genitalia in an unfortunate smelting act.
You're the best. Let me share that. There you go, folks. It's in the chat.
And also subscribe to Ivan's channel because he's awesome.
Yeah,
so.
definitely. This dude busts his ass for your entertainment.
Thank you.
Brandon Moyes says, "We are a family. We enjoy great stories like Cyberfrog and the original trilogy. We like great takes by WCBS and Geeks and Gamers and Ivan's edits. We are the fandom menace. We support G&G, WCBS, Ivan, and EVS." Thank you, Brandon Moist.
That is awesome.
That made my eyes a little moist.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Basil says, Korg01/ with Yamaha SY99 for the win. Oh, those are the keyboards. Okay, when Ethan played the Butters or the BG song.
Can you send me a screen cap of that or anything, Jeff?
Oh, the what I just read?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a second, man. Let's see.
You send it to me on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you want.
Yeah, because we are connected over the messenger.
Oh, where's my Nazi Tico?
Do you have that figure?
Yeah, I do. You better believe I do. I have them all. I got like 3 of those. Oh, look how cute.
I told you I got hate email when I first told everybody about your channel on my channel, and they were sending me hate email about your what you did with the Rose Tico figure and the Nazi symbol. They're like, you're associated with a Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah. Well,
there you go, dude. There's a really shitty screenshot. Did you need something higher quality, or are you just trying to copy the words down?
Well, yeah, I was going to share it on Twitter, but if I can make that. I can make that right there. I can get that. So
all right, cool. I'm saying if you need something else, let me know.
Okay, let's see. Should be able to make this work.
George Cole says in episode 9, Kylo will do Rose Lena Dunham style. Ugh. What if Lena Dunham was in episode 9? And Gabby Hoffman.
At this point, nothing will surprise me.
That chick is gross. Logan Michael says, do I believe it or not Rose Tico cover, Ethan? G7 Games. Luke should train her as a real mentor and reveal at the end he's her father. Dropped her on Jakku because of Snoke's presence. Han Solo was watching her coming to Jakku each month. Rian Johnson ruined this.
I agree.
Yeah, that's actually a legit thing that I kind of would have to be like, okay, I guess I can buy that. Mark C. All these aliens and not a fucking Rhodian. Yeah, there's no love for Greedo Mark C anymore, or his type. Gold God says Kylo times Rey shipping is promoting an abusive relationship. Has all the signs. You, Rey, are not the only thing. I, Kylo, am there for you. Bikini 90 says the way Rey holds the lightsaber reminds me of Galen Merrick. It's a little in that scene. Probably what they referenced from The Force The Force Unleashed. Kevin Hemmerling says no freaking video games. You will suffer, damn it. Brandon Moist says my last name is Moist and the movie makes me dry.
That is great.
Bass playing Hobo says I just took a shit more satisfying than this. Thank you, bass playing Hobo. Green Adrenaline 6405. So there's a guy named Ivan in here. Russians, we have colluded the High Council. Hashtag so woke. Swinging Cod, so glad I was warned off seeing this and getting permanent brain damage. You are doing yeoman's work. I am watching Babylon 5 Season 3 while listening. Thank you, Swinging Cod. Triton 1 says, I like Cummings, but EVS, watch out for Jeremy. Cummings started playing video games in that live stream before the unpleasantness.
That's so true. That's so true.
Tony Clark, if the cowboy saddled and was riding the whammon like Seabiscuit, I would agree it's a little offensive, but realistic in some cases. She should ride the soy boy while the horses watch. Respect. Hashtag me too, boo.
Oh my god, I hate this scene. Oh, I hate it so much. It hurts my head.
They were possibly lovers.
I mean,
Whammon, just like, may the force be with you. Oh, this whole thing is awful.
yeah, there's some sort of like.
Look at that, more whammon. We're showing whammon. Diversity matters, and we are unsubtly shoving it right in your face.
Right up your ass.
Thing looks at you. It looks like an ostrich. Turns its head to the side.
It is an ostrich.
It is. It's an ostrich woman.
Carlton Box says, why would Ben think Luke was dead? Can't Ben sense through the Force? Walt Searinghouse sent $10. Thank you. Adonis Hannah, I'm getting depressed, honestly. Well, Adonis Hannah, we're doing this all together, guys. It's like that scene in the first Austin Powers where, what's his name? Tom Arnold is taking a shit next to Austin Powers. Like, hey, partner, have a good one. That's where we are right now. Phaser face. So the Yoda puppet has no upper teeth, which makes it awful in this movie. How do you miss that? Because this movie was made over a weekend.
Update on timestamp. We are at 1:30. Let's see, 1:38 with 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
You know, Jeremy, we should do this again on your channel with the Force Awakens.
I think we should do it with Force Awakens and Rogue One. I need to rewatch Rogue One again too. So
okay,
I'm
that's
down.
cool. We're gonna do the holiday special on my channel.
You got it, dude.
Yeah.
I think we got a plan. Actually, so we need to get it. Like, let's see. So where would Rogue One go? You guys want to throw Ivan Rogue One?
Yeah, because they have a Mexican, so it only makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't want to make fun of Rogue One. I like Rogue One.
I like it too. I mean,
I'm
we
not
can
saying
enjoy
though,
it.
but I'm saying I just think it's all part of the Disney ones. A lot of people like I don't love Rogue One as much as a lot of people, but some people are down on it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. So, but it's up to you guys.
I'm down. You guys make the time. I'll just give you an advance notice. Next Friday, I got a Patreon thing, but let's just make it happen. I can always move that around because that guy's real understanding if I have to, and just let me know when we're all available for that. And we'll go to your channel and we'll alternate these. And High Council takes down Disney.
I dig it.
They can try.
The High Recluse Dark Grimalda says, "How thrilled are you guys to see that the origins of the dark side came from an island's butthole?" I think Commander Cody may win with this one. Jake, the fake Skywalker.
I dig that name.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
George Fletcher says, "The Last Jedi is more depressing than the music Mike Zero plays in all of his videos." Makes me want to hang myself.
Oh my god! Oh man!
Oh, that was fantastic.
Do you think he'll be at Star Wars Celebration?
I don't know, man. It's so hard to figure him out. He's so robotic. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's a good question, though. That was good. That music is really bad, really depressing.
This comes from me. Literally, their name's me. Mark Hamill was playing himself instead of Luke Skywalker. Read Mark's Twitter. He is left wing.
Well, yeah. I mean, we know that.
Godspeed,
very, very left wing.
Oh, Ethan, this super chat's about Rose Tico. From Thomas Dorian. Rose is a war criminal. Potatoes deserve better.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, get down on your knee. I mean,
oh, Jesus. Tell us how you really feel.
I did.
General Hux of the First Order. Did you guys see the deleted scene where Tico bites his finger?
Yes. Now, coming up, there was a deleted scene that I actually like when he fights Captain Phasma in the deleted scene. It's way better.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
He even lops off her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like Empire Strikes Back style.
And I wish I could add that scene into my version, but I don't have the resources to finish the special effects that they did. Otherwise, I would do it.
By the way, folks, today is Harrison Ford's birthday, so that's how we celebrate things we hate. James S. As stupid as this movie is, as stupid as this movie is, as angry as it makes me, watching it with you fine folks transforms this into a fun experience. Just kidding. I'm drunk. EVS, you crack me up. Long live the High Council. By the way, Ethan, I've never been able to sit through the entire Star Wars holiday special, so that's going to be an experience for me on your channel.
For real. I've seen it like 50 times, so I'm excited.
You've seen it as much as I've been seeing this movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've seen the holiday special like twice. I think.
Oh my
God. You
God.
are the worst.
End it now.
You see, this is the difference between Rey and Luke. When we have Luke in the throne room, in the original one, he wasn't constrained. He wasn't he wasn't stopped to do anything. He was actually teased to do it. And you see the conflict, and you see why he's such a great character, because he's just conflicted into doing what he wants to do and doing what he needs to do. Rey is just an impulsive piece of shit that just goes for the kill immediately, over and over.
Great point.
Well, she was never trained. She's top 5 worst Star Wars characters.
When she's on the screen, she's like not even on the screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's zero presence. She's not a hero. She's just a blank.
She has tiny hands. I just realized that.
I hate his lightsaber. Remember when people were going nuts about it for the cross guard?
Yeah, crossguard's stupid.
Does he ever actually use the cross guard?
Not really. I mean, he burned Finn's jacket with it.
Yeah, that's about it, I think. But not for any practical reasons.
Paul Aerosmith says, I'm not sure, but I was looking at the weapons everyone has, and they look like reproductions of other weapons from other Star Wars movies. I wouldn't be surprised, Paul, if they just took older shit instead of trying to create new stuff. Like, say what you will about George Lucas, but each of the prequels had new designs for weapons and ships and all that stuff. Even, like, basic changes were made. And some of the things weren't even just to sell new toys. It was just to update the universe. Cowabunga, Jeremy, I'm pretty sure Anakin refers to Satine as Obi-Wan's girlfriend in Season 2.
What was that in reference to, though? Did we say something else?
I don't remember, honestly. Sorry, I'm behind. That super chat was from 10:26. It's 11:01. These things are like, I'm backlogged.
Okay. I don't remember having any conversations about that, but trying to remember what that was in reference to. Oh, here we go. The big scene that
Cut him right in half.
Yep.
He just needed to say, "Oh, I guess I was wrong."
Oh, wow. The Force theme swells, and now it's good.
See, I thought this was actually going to take the entire storyline somewhere completely new, blowing our minds about what could be possible. And it literally, nothing happened. Nothing changed. You know what I mean? Like nothing changed. It was just used as a plot device for a shock moment.
Fucking Rajan Johnson.
I hate this movie so much. Walt Searinghouse says, I miss the EU. The worst books were Shakespeare compared to this. I wish Kelly Marie Tran was Rey. She's pretty attractive when not in a potato sack. Rag says, the moment after The Last Jedi was made, it became the past, which gives us every excuse to kill it if we have to. Ooh, I like that. That is legitimate. Zatachi's Cane Sword says, Rian Johnson ripped off Dark Crystal with the horse dogs. I've never seen the Dark Crystal. Isn't that the Henson movie, right, guys?
Yep. How is she such a badass? How can she deal with the Praetorian Guard right now?
Thank you. I said this shit about The Force Awakens, too. I'm not even here to argue with you about that, because I think we've kind of just come to an agreement about stuff. But seriously, she has no training whatsoever. This movie takes place the day after the other one, and Luke doesn't really train her.
Well, but again, even if you go back to The Force Awakens, and again, you're thinking, and I'm not trying to argue it, I'm not saying the point is like, I was thinking we were going to find out why she was so powerful. Okay, so we find out now in this movie, there's no reason for her to be powerful. There's no reason for her to have any of this strong Force connection other than downloading it. So she shouldn't be able to do all this stuff, and that retroactively hurts The Force Awakens too for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just so dumb. It's dumb.
The only, like, if we go back and use Luke, when he was on the Death Star, Han did a lot of the fighting, and Leia took the gun after a while and did a lot of the shooting too. Luke only was competent as a pilot. Rey's competent with everything. And Luke didn't really get into a ton of battles in Empire. He shot the guys for a brief second on Cloud City and then lost the lightsaber duel. And then in Jedi, after years of training, then he was able to be competent. I mean, this girl's trained for probably 4 days. Her being on, there's the flop or the mistake.
Well, yeah, I mean, you go back to The Force Awakens, it's hinted that she may have not remember certain things from her past. You know what I mean? Maybe she doesn't remember this. Maybe she doesn't remember that. You know, or they'll be back. You know, her family, all this stuff. There's a lot of hinted that she doesn't know a lot of stuff in her past. You know what I mean? Leaving a lot of possibilities. And now we get to this point here where Rian Johnson just really just ruins any kind of storytelling possibilities.
By the way, Kylo Ren didn't even turn on the lightsaber. His fingers were over, not even by the switch.
Yep. You're right.
Great Loner says, Jeff, if you need to detox, I have a video of playing emulated Rogue Leader to take you back to your GameCube days. Thank you, Great Loner. If I do, I have a thing called
nightmare.
This is a living nightmare.
What do I got here?
High waist pants.
Bro, the
He was wearing those high waist pants when he had his shirt off too.
No, I know.
Six Turning Four Burning says the Thing cast is drinking with you. I've seen J and B, Coors, and Smirnoff. Six Turning Four Burning. I hope you have it in you to do another drinking game with the Thing because we're going to do that here on the channel in October.
Wide boy.
Wide boy Ren. Would you wear a wide boy Ren shirt?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't wear anything now with Kylo Ren on it.
I think Disney should just start accepting the fact that these movies are kind of like just become memes and a joke and just put out meme merchandise and see if people buy that shit ironically.
I mean, just I just wonder if that not only have they pissed like there's this group of fans that didn't like the Force Awakens and they hated the Last Jedi. Then there's a group of fans they've even pissed off the people that did like the Force Awakens. Like they've pissed everybody off now. You know what I mean? Like it's just pissed everybody off.
That's like Disney money, yo.
Jesus Christ, man.
A Gojirfi says it's Canto Bight, Jake. Star Wars Philosophy says I am late. What the F is going on? LOL.
Torture.
Kevin Hammerling just gave a buck. Thank you. Alpha Terranima says, when is Ethan going to save anime with Boku no Tico? Gojirify. Kyle. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jeremy.
I'm just saying. I didn't know if Ethan's. Is he gone? Is he?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
There he goes. Okay. That's all I was going to say, Jeff.
Okay. Gojirify. Kylo, Ray, I want to do you in a dark place. Laura Ryan stole my fan fiction story. F it. Drinking straight from the bottle. KMN FML. James S. No amount of alcohol can make this movie good, but I'm starting to think Ivan can. Ooh, Ivan.
Damn.
Let's make a point that the female is showing a lot of strength, and the male is being a complete dumbass in that scene, previous scene. Just wanted to make that point because diversity, women, respect.
Jeffrey Toon says, do you think the reason the females in The Last Jedi are made to look so unattractive is because the SJWs didn't want the women to be objectified?
I mean, that's a great valid point, to be honest.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that thing about FIFA, how they don't want attractive women's photos taken at the events or some shit today?
No.
Like, so one of my international friends sent me that, and I was like, this is a real thing. That's kind of weird.
No, but I luckily did get to cover the Wyoming University finding the term cowboy to be racist and sexist.
How?
Well, it's never going to go away, so they can just go fuck themselves.
Yep. Well, luckily, the University of Wyoming did not bend at all. So
good. Stop bending to these fucking people. Just that's insensitive. Well, tough shit deal, dude. I hate that. There's things I hate. I don't try to make them disappear.
Right.
I can't wait to watch Holdo die. That's why I'm holding off on the super chats for a minute, folks. This is the greatest moment in history. So she destroyed all of them with one Ozzy ride?
Yep.
Nice.
At least it looks cool.
That it does. There's a lot in the movie. It's visually, it's got a lot of great shots. So,
yeah, there are great shots visually, but overall, I still think it's a pretty weak looking film. Like, on average, some of the scenes are very bland.
I think if this is not a Star Wars movie, then it looks really good. But for a Star Wars movie, it looks really bad.
I have this Lego set coming up here. I'm going to put it together.
Are you putting it together on camera?
Yeah, definitely.
Here comes the best fighter in the entire movie.
BB-8.
BB Jesus 8.
BB Jesus 8.
Oh.
That should be a T-shirt I wish we could make. It would say BB Jesus and his little hands given like that thing that Jesus puts his hand up to him. He rolled for our sins.
He rolled for our sins.
I was raised Catholic. I don't hate religion or anything. I don't do any more stuff, but still, I can say it. I'll use that excuse.
I was raised Catholic too.
Their weapons look like Nerf toys.
Yeah. Yeah, they look very cheap.
Oh, Chrome Dome. Azira Sky says, Zyrem makes The Last Jedi watchable and erases memory. Win-win. Megatron 0451 says that I will never watch this movie again. The only thing about it that was better the second time was that it felt shorter. Phaser Face says I can do the voice for you. I'm sorry, Phaser Face. I don't know which voice. Oh, the Obi-Wan voice is what they're just talking about. So now Phasma will be back for the third movie. Or they'll reveal that she's a clone because apparently we care about this character. How the fuck did she survive? She was put in the garbage chute on Starkiller Base, and then the shit blew up.
I have a good soundbite coming up in just a minute. I think our audience is going to appreciate it when it happens. So give me just.
I'm gonna wait on the super chats then, and you
Okay.
can you take it because I don't want to kill the joke, my friend.
All right, here we go. Right here. Here it is.
ATSTs, 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 ATSTs.
Let's wait for the chat. The chat's gonna love it. Just wait just a minute. They all know where that's from. Red Letter Media. So. All right, I'm done. So
that was awesome. I need to resubscribe to Red Letter Media. I was a little pissed at the review of The Force Awakens, but I think I've gotten over my own issues with them.
ATST. So good. Good old Rich.
Brandon Moist says, "You will be tempted by the moist." That's a quote from you, I guess.
I'll be tempted by the moist? Oh. The moist is going to taste me.
Imagine if Jessie was on here drunk. She would
oh boy,
take exception to that. Ray Hart Targaryen says, "What the hell is up with the mirror scene? God, this is really far back. The mirror scene is stupid. It's meant
really
to be cool, but it also is just a poor man's version of Luke Skywalker in the cave. You know, what's down there? You know, what you take with you, that type of shit. Hey, look, we're back on Hoth, guys. And Princess Leia is coked out of her mind, dude. She's like a planet of blow. I'm ready to
go. This brings up bad memories for me because I remember playing Battlefront 2 before the movie came out and really thinking Crate was a cool looking map. And it's just stupid.
It's salt. Man of Martin says this movie makes Indiana Jones 4 and Batman and Robin look like Citizen Kane by comparison. I'd rather watch both of those over this piece of shit.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, Jeffrey Toon, thank you for your super chat, but this is not possible. You need to drink every time there's an SJW moment.
Pretty much 2.5 hours of straight up drinking.
I have high tolerance to booze, but even that would fuck me up. Fan Addicts of Film says, we just got in. Where are you guys at? Jeremy, what's the timestamp, if you will?
157, 11, 12, 157, 13, 14, 15.
Redbeard, does the council think like EVS that episode 9 will be saved by having Han Solo return, i.e. Luke's fall and Empire Strikes Back?
Somebody said that to me in one of my live streams. I haven't seen your video, Ethan, but based on what they told me you said, I think that sounds like a good idea. I've heard that theory going around long before episode 8. Mm-hmm. So I actually like the idea of it.
The child in me would be like, "Oh my god, Han Solo's back!" Yeah, and then the logical adult's like, "Yeah, what the fuck?" But then again, right. if what's her name? God, I shouldn't drink and do this. Oh fuck, the Chrome Dome lady, Phasma. If she can survive, why couldn't Han Solo have survived?
Right.
I mean, yeah, there was a lightsaber through his chest, but fuck it, it's Han Solo.
At this point, I'm so like. I'm willing to have the biggest suspension of disbelief of all time. If Luke comes back out of nowhere, even for no explanation, I'll accept it as long as he's back.
Yeah, I don't want Force Ghost Luke. I just want like everything to be from this movie to be undone.
Well, yeah, everything has changed. I mean, my entire perception, expectations for this entire sequel trilogy has changed from how I felt after The Force Awakens versus how I feel now. And the idea of Han coming back after The Force Awakens was a dumb idea for me. Now, I mean, all the rules are out the window now. Just do whatever you got to do to make us forget about this movie and give us something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of my thought process on it.
Preach it.
And here comes the Gareth Edwards cameo.
Oh, really? I didn't realize.
He's the one that does the salt line.
Oh, it's the dumbest part of this fucking movie.
And
well, that's saying a lot now.
No, but this is only in here for people to say this isn't
him, right? That's him right there next to the guy that says it.
Oh, okay.
So
the younger guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. The frog creature says, "I'd love to join you gentlemen in this viewing of The Last Jedi. I've only seen it once, and I'd like to keep that way. Long live the High Council." Thank you, the frog creature. Seeing Me Unseen says, "Next time Uncle Ethan gets out his piano, he needs to do So Unfixable to the tune of Unforgettable by Disney's Star Wars mess." Party Om Civi says, what the Resistance needs is to be lined up against the wall and fed blaster bolts. I think the aliens look cheap, so there's no hot alien women. Bastards. Chelly Roberts says, "Did you get Jesse's permission to boss Ivan?"
Oh, shit. Yeah, she's not going to be happy about that.
Medium Giant says, "The Last Jedi Yoda looks like Gary Coleman." Astro Panda, was anyone else bothered when Holdo
diversity,
says...
wait, diversity, female, non-white male,
look at
alien.
It. Like Captain fucking Planet.
Just a lot of diversity, everyone. Diversity shots. We have to highlight these moments. They're very important to our culture, to our society, to our humanity. These are important moments. These are the moments. All right.
Break it down for us, Charlie. Sing it. Sing it.
Oh, fucking diversity.
For more. Let's see. Astropan says, when anybody else bothered by Holdo, or when Holdo says Godspeed Rebels, does that mean that there are Christians in Star Wars Galaxy? Well, to be fair, Astro Panda, they do say I'll see you in hell in the first Star Wars movie. Han Solo says it. So while I do hate this movie with a passion, that is in line with what's in the first Star Wars movie.
And Spanish is also, canon now, because how Han Solo got his name, the word solo, it comes from Spanish. So, that language officially exists in Star Wars.
Ooh. So it's like south of the border basic?
Yeah. Cool. Maybe Corellia is like the, Latin America version of Star Wars.
God, just shoot Rose Tico. I mean, let's hope Rose Tico survives for Ethan.
Don't shoot Rose Tico.
And by the way, I forgot to tell you guys this, but the day after, I believe it was the day after our High Council last week on Ethan's channel, the Daily Dot wrote an article about the Gamergate nonsense going around.
Yeah.
And they referenced our High Council episode as part of their update. So that means people are listening. So it's update. As of July the 11th, StarWars.com has removed Rebel Force Radio from its list of approved podcasts, and Rebel Force Radio has deactivated its Twitter account. Blah, blah, blah. It said, co-host Jason Swink explained the decision in a statement on Comic Gate's Ethan Van Sciver's YouTube, saying Twitter has become a war zone. That was the line I read. So just wanted to let you guys know about that.
Yes.
It's great.
I like how your Comic Gate's Ethan Van Sciver. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, I am.
Wow, this music again.
Yeah, we haven't heard that before.
I mean, we only heard it in the first Star Wars movie. This one, Return of the Jedi, Solo: A Star Wars Story.
I feel so uncomfortable that Chewie is this great pilot and Han Solo is not next to him.
Look at this. This is straight out of the Back to the Future ride from Universal Studios way back
Don't
when.
you dare bring up Back to the Future during this shit stream, my friend. All right?
I know. I'm just saying. A lot of borrowing going on.
It's funny that you bring this up, though, because I actually watched the video on that today.
Jeff, in fairness, I brought Galaxy Quest up. You brought The Fifth Element up. So
Okay. Sorry, Back to the Future is my favorite movie. I'm taking it too personally. I wish that ride was still around. Moref Dialine says, so Jake loses faith after 12 students are killed by his nephew or turned to the Knights of Ren, while Yoda and Obi-Wan saw tens of thousands of Jedi die and felt the clones turn on them. Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, they all rolled away. God.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got to get one of those AT-ATs.
All the Lego ones?
Yeah.
Because they definitely didn't make one from Hasbro after the failure that was the ACT from Rogue One.
Yeah.
Did you buy that one that connects to your smartphone?
No, that's stupid. I didn't buy it. I feel real stupid about it.
If I ever see one on clearance, I'll get it for you, and you can review it or do what you have to do with it.
Back. You do.
Oh, it's fine. What I'll do is I'll just give it to you at Celebration. Well, you're flying to Celebration, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive because it's only 2 states over for me. I'll ship it to you. We'll figure it out. If I see one, it's coming your way. Don't worry. Yakase says the rain is flattering. I mean, not flattering on Rey.
Here we go. Hashtag me too.
Wait, Henry Cavill's in this movie?
No, this is where Rose sexually assaults Finn. He did not ask for this kiss. She forced herself on him. This is a Me Too moment.
I think he clearly wanted it.
Now, when I went and saw this in theaters, I thought he was going to die, and I went, "Yes, finally, someone's going to fucking die in this movie."
Can we just get Ethan? Can we get Ethan's head photoshopped on Finn in that scene where they kiss?
Oh
can
my
get
god!
that?
Well, I'll go to Ethan's MySpace account and get his old photos because those are the best angles of his face. And,
yeah. Whoa!
Wouldn't he be dead by this point?
So fucking stupid, man.
Cringe. A Star Wars story.
Killed him.
I remember being into that scene and going, all right, man, this is going to be an emotional moment. Finn's going to sacrifice himself. This is going to be awesome. You know what I mean? This is going to be great. No. Oh, no.
Well,
Then
that's
Jar
the
Jar
moment
shows
where,
up.
Rose Tico actually kills Luke Skywalker right in that moment.
So bad.
This could have ended it all.
Me too. Right here.
Oh my god, Rose, are you okay? Come at it. Are you all right? Oh. Oh my god, Rose, you're so dumb. Beautiful but dumb. Oh my Rose. I'm so Rose.
Ethan, have you ever heard the song "You Are My Rose" from The Room?
Yeah, that song.
Yeah, you need to incorporate that into your life.
He was just like, "Would you kiss me for him?"
That's so bad.
And instead of being like a sunset or something, is pretty much the boom of the destruction of the door. That is the doom of every single person they know.
That's what to do, by the way, when you kiss somebody and they don't kiss you back and it's embarrassing. You pretend to pass out.
Whammon. Diversity.
Oh my God, you idiots.
I don't see women. I see a nose.
Look at all that diversity.
Oh, there's Leia.
A gold robot. Mareth Dealine says, and the crumbling of the Molina Old Republic into the Empire run by the Sith, and they only hid to teach Luke and Leia and held on to their hope in terms of or in regards to Obi-Wan and Yoda. So yeah, Luke's kind of weak, or at least, Jake's weak. Luke, the real Luke, hasn't been back on film since 1983. Lord Asurman says, I've recommended the Star Wars reviews by E:R to Ethan, so I feel I should recommend it to the rest of the council. They make a great cleanser for this trashy movie. Farce and Gorges is episode 7. I think I've seen that video if something's called the Farce and Gorges. Ugh. Crown Royal and my motor skills.
Oh, hell yeah.
So Luke got, if you didn't know the twist, so you would think Luke got his haircut, dyed his beard.
Yeah.
This is so dumb. Fuck. The elements, the design choices, the things that they did in the story, all this is just a fail on every level.
And people call him, oh, it's so intelligent because we weren't expecting to be a hologram. And there's like, it looks like a complete different character. And because you don't even set up any sort of any sort of resemblance that this could be a thing. Instead of causing any kind of shock, the only thing that it causes is confusion, because exactly like you said, did he just on his way there dyed his hair, cut it, and dyed his beard again? Like, why? How? Same with Rey. Where the fuck did she get like Jedi-like clothes? To change.
She didn't pack, at least from Jakku. She just kind of ran off.
Maybe Jake Skywalker had like some spare clothes that he wears on his transgender times. And he's like, you can wear this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because Poe knows Luke from fucking 30 yards away.
Everything I would have forgiven this movie. I would not exist on YouTube if they had just had a fight. Like a real fight. Not a bullshit Matrix fight.
Your ending to your cut is, it doesn't make up for all of the bullshit that happened in this movie, but it would have left me somewhat excited, to still see episode 9, your
True.
ending. But
True.
fuck, man.
I have to say, alcohol is an amazing thing because we only have 20 minutes left of this movie, and
timestamp 2/10/07/08/09/10.
We've made it so far.
Arc Trooper Knox says, "I tried to end the Jedi. Damn it! Now I'm here watching this torture for my failure. Order 66, my ass. Time for a drink. I'll take one because you said the word drink."
That's me about Tico. More.
I'm sitting here as I'm watching Kylo act like that. I'm continuing to think about Jeremy John's latest video and how spot on it is, dude.
Yeah,
it's so fucking spot on.
I gotta watch it. I'll talk about it next week. I'm a little behind on my video production. Logan Michael 69, thank you. Power of the Force Vintage Collection all day, every day. They got a new TIE Fighter coming out that I can't wait to not buy, but kind of pine over because I'm not gonna spend $80 on a fucking TIE Fighter. Billy Ritchie says Tourette's guy on High Council. Well, Billy Ritchie, if you can get the Tourette's guy to contact us, sure, we'll have him on. Sam Flanagan.
I hate this part. God, I hate this part. This is so SJW, sarcastic, snotty. This doesn't exist.
Nope. How's that gonna age? How's that gonna age in 10 years? That's so pop culture relevant to this.
Didn't that song come out in like the early 2000s?
But I'm saying people still use it, and it's so stupid. So stupid.
That's just gonna be gone from.
Why didn't he just fucking dab if you're gonna do that? You know what I mean?
They should have dabbed at him. That would have been better. Yeah.
Sam Flanagan says, "Drink, bitches." All right, Sam, I'll take another shot. I'm getting ready to go to bed after this movie, or pass out after this movie. So, thank you. Sorry, he said, "Drink biatches." Mark C. Someone needs to punch the hairdresser for this film in the face. Rose's hair is terrible. I bet you Ryan Johnson designed it personally. Jimmy Riddle, how the hell does DJ betray the Resistance when nobody, including Poe, knows that fucking plan?
I must say, after watching this goddamn movie this is the 59th time, there's this subtle thing, and it's actually pretty subtle. Like, you'll miss it type of thing. When they are talking about the plan, they do like this, I would say about 15 frames of DJ just looking up at the ceiling or like wherever the sound is coming from. But it's so quick, super quick, very, very, very subtle. You'll miss it, but that's how he knew about the plan. He just overheard the conversation, but it's not like well explained or well told like this movie.
Well, here's something that's not well explained or well told. So this is supposed to be a big plot twist that Luke comes back and fights Kylo. Well, the lightsaber that just got destroyed 10 minutes ago is now back.
Yep.
So how did people were probably like, because I knew the twist that it was, I read the spoilers and did a spoiler video on the movie. How did people get tricked into thinking, oh my God, he's really alive? Because Luke had his green saber on whatever planet, Octu and all this other shit. So this is just retarded. I hate this fucking movie. Thomas Dorian says, can we get some likes for these brave souls? What the fuck, 21? Yeah, let's get those likes up, guys. The Outpatient. The scary thing is this is only the second worst thing Adam Driver has done. Drink up, boys.
We know what the first worst thing he ever did was.
Ethan, how much would alcohol would it take for you to find Lena Dunham attractive enough to give her the old Adam Driver?
I know you'd have to. It wouldn't be alcohol. You'd have to threaten me and my family.
What if they promised to double your cyber frog in Indiegogo?
Absolutely not. That's nowhere near enough money. You guys know better than that. It would have to be a matter of life and death.
Dark Path Media says, Ivan, I ran into copyright issues trying to upload my Last Jedi visual commentary. I had to edit all clips to less than 20 seconds to get it through. Contact me and I can explain what I went through.
I mean, I know what you've gone through, because when I started this channel, usually I would upload a video and before it was done processing, it was already blocked.
Jeez.
It took me a long time to figure out exactly what YouTube looks for on how it recognizes copyright. It took me a long time, and every video that I do, I have to modify the color, especially the gamma, slightly, and the audio with you cannot really perceive it, but YouTube can, and that's why I'm able to upload the videos as I do. But yeah, it's a pain in the fucking ass. I hate it.
Fucking hate this movie.
And it's a planet of salt. God damn you.
Right.
Oh my God.
Let's do some Matrix bullshit.
Oh my God.
I'm sure you are. Me.
Telling you, I'm gonna keep referencing John's video because of how Kylo's acting right now.
Obi-Wan has a super chat for you, Ivan. Maybe an Amazon wishlist account for the blank Blu-rays and other needs supplies. No personal info released that way.
Damn, you guys are smart. It's like
this isn't Star Wars. This isn't Star Wars.
No, it's not.
This is not. God damn it. Amazing. Every word that you just said was wrong. Straight off of Twitter. Straight off of Tumblr. Fuck you.
Then we have Jesus Ray, Mary Virgin Ray, whatever.
Yeah. Not for long, though.
The Holy Trinity is Ray, BB-8, and...
What about Rose Tico, jerk?
I was just about to say Rose Tico.
He gave you her heart.
Yeah, but she forced herself upon Finn.
Well, you know.
Sometimes in the heat of battle, it's forgivable. Kevithar1138 says Luke should have trained Rey Beverly Hills Ninja style. I like that movie.
I did too. R.I.P. Chris Farley.
Yeah, he'd be my number one choice of dead celebrities to bring back.
He's the man.
Voorhees 67 forgot it was Friday the 13th. Drink. My cruise was over, but reading some of these recent Star Wars articles makes me want to go back in time and jump off the ship. I wouldn't mind going back in time to make sure I never saw this damn movie.
This reminds me like from LA.
I don't want to watch The Force Awakens.
What? Squeeze me? Baking powder? Or baking soda? I can't believe you don't.
Well, I've said I've refused to watch it since I saw this movie.
We tricked you. Ha ha ha. I fooled you.
This was so dumb.
He's got great facial hair, though. I got to do that. I'm going to try to do that.
What, grow a beard like that?
Yeah. Big bushy beard.
Is it hard for you to grow facial hair?
No, I have a good one now. It's just, my wife doesn't let me grow it that long. She's like, trim that shit. So
I can't grow a beard to save my life. Like, if that was something we decided to do as a group on the High Council, it's like, hey, we're all going to grow a beard together.
Oh shit, I'm gonna fail if that's the case. It takes me like 2 weeks to barely have a sort of shadow.
I have sideburns. That's about it.
come on, Luke.
That's Jake. Come on, guys.
Can we cut to Ivan's cut
This
right
is
now?
me
Right now.
This is me at my desk. That's exactly what I look like right now at my desk.
You have a
Watching
robe
this
on?
movie. Like, by the way, congratulations to Mark Hamill for, again, a great performance. He did what he could. I mean, it's not his fault. None of this is his fault.
I don't want it. I don't want to watch The Force Awakens. I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to do it. Fuck this movie.
So is he just tired? Is that why he's dying?
Yeah, we'll kill them.
His white
The
skin.
Ice Age. Sorry, I hate Batman and Robin, and I hate myself for saying that. I just thought this was kind of dumb. That this is a visually cool part, especially with the music. I thought this was really neat with the twin suns.
But it's cheap. It's not earned. This death is not earned. Luke Skywalker did not do pretty much anything. Just bought a little bit of time for nothing, for absolutely nothing. So any kind of weight, any kind of emotional significance is completely diminished by all of the actions, by just staying in that fucking island, being a coward. God damn it!
It's a social commentary on the death of white privilege. That's what it is. So that's your white privilege ending right there. All you evil white men. It's all going away. No more checks in the mail. No more checks. They're all going to bounce.
That's it.
Anthony Mata, fuck, marry, kill, Ray, Rose, or Holdo. Drink. Okay, I'll drink.
So, Ivan, in your version, the final shot of the movie was Luke, correct?
Yeah, that's where you end.
Right, and that's how it should have been.
Yeah.
But we get fucking Broom Boy.
Ah, fucking Broom Boy, piece of shit, bitch ass.
Right up his nose.
Who'd shots like this? So why are the Jedi the last thing to disappear if Luke had already disappeared? Just
because plot.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Diversity, everybody. Let's highlight the diversity here.
Lots of diversity.
Lots of women.
C-3PO said such a friend to R2D2. You gotta be kidding me. Such a friend.
I'm Poe. Are you DTF? So we're setting this up.
Suck your dick later. I wish Poe had been like, my name is Inigo Montoya. Prepared to
Killed
be.
my father. Prepared to die. Luke was your father? Yeah. That's the twist. Bernard Babinski says, when I saw The Force Awakens with my kids, my youngest called Kylo Ren Chiron. So every time I see Adam Driver, I have a temper tantrum. I chuckle. Chiron, the big scary villain. Not. Nick Zona Trash. Adam Sandler should play Han Solo in episode 9. Alessandro DeLuca says, I've been a fan for a little while now, and you guys have helped me get through some dark times in my regular work. Thanks for suffering through this atrocity so others won't have to. # boycott episode 9. Thank you, Alessandro DeLuca. I appreciate that.
This is the worst.
God.
This isn't Star Wars anymore. This is a commercial for Disney World.
Piece of shit.
So fucking retarded.
407W Disney.
You know what? If Rey comes back in episode 9 with Luke's lightsaber, like, kind of rebuilt and like not her own hilt, I'm gonna shoot somebody.
I really can't stand this broom boy bullshit. I really can't stand this.
And you know that this Ryan did this because he thinks himself as
As
the
broom boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everything. I mean, the kid does have a pretty round head. So.
But it's true. It's almost a perfect circle. Ryan Johnson, wherever you are, I challenge you to a cinematographic duel. I will school your eyes.
This is one of my least favorite parts of the movie, and that's saying a lot, but I really hate this. I really hate that it ends like that.
Fuck you.
That.
Fuck that fucking piece of shit name.
All right, I'm stopping this shit. I'm stopping it. I'm fucking
Ew,
done.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Ryan Bergman.
I'm canceling my Netflix now. Fuck it. It's not worth it.
I
It's
need
not worth it.
chemotherapy. I fucking need it.
Brandon
God.
Moist, we about to get Kendo sliced. I guess he was talking about when Snoke got killed. God, I'm an hour behind on these things. I apologize, folks. Pin drop. Yoda looks like Bill Cosby selling pudding and pops.
Johnson's a dickhead. He's a big dick head. Hope he dies.
Gunfire.
Ryan.
Bikini 90. Jeremy, I'm sorry. Daisy Ridley is a coin. She's flat on both sides with a face that's a 6 at best. I've never heard that. She's a coin flat on both sides. Damn.
I've never heard that either. That's fantastic.
That fucking
That's
wins
a good
right
one.
there.
That was great.
Travis Matern. I'm a gay individual, and I can say Lando is definitely not pansexual. If L3 was a male robot or gender neutral, then it might work. Straight white men don't know. Give us Finn times Poe. Holdo lives. All right. Holdo's dead to me.
Definitely.
Logan Michael 69. Mike Zero looks like Ross from Friends and Kylo Ren combined.
I like Mike Zero. I like that guy.
I do too. I like Mike Zero.
Beamer. Kung Fu Fighting should be playing during the throne room fight.
I can make that happen.
Ivan, make it happen.
All right, give me a second.
Let's see. Logan Michael clarifies, looks like. I got you, Logan Michael. Thank you, though. JJ Sabao says, watching, listening, and enjoying a flight of 12-year Macallan. Thanks for the Friday night entertainment. Cheers, gentlemen. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you.
Philip Schmidt. Lena Dunham plays a droid named L-Word 7 or BBW 8. Mr. X, seeing that old puppet on screen fills me with sadness, and Yoda doesn't look that good either. Ruin Roundhead Kick says, would you guys enjoy this movie more if it was directed by Michael Bay and he had Rey and Rose Tico dressed in scantily clad clothing?
Yep.
I don't know if TNA from these actresses would make me enjoy this piece of shit.
No. They didn't look. It didn't help to see Megan Fox's ass in Transformers. Those movies still sucked. So
Yeah.
it didn't help.
Obi-Wan 27883 says, someone please explain how you lob massless lasers in no gravity in space. #rhetorical. #round-headed hue of M. Mr. Potato Toy. American Trent 421. 2 girls, 1 cup is better than this clusterfuck.
True.
Swing Cod says, I hate you, Mary Sue, with a hate that's rare and true. Mary Sue, hoo. HT to Buddy Holly. Oh, sorry. I love Weezer. I saw them last week at this time. I was coming home from a Weezer concert.
Same.
Now I'm watching Star Wars.
I like Weezer.
I hate you, Mary Sue, with the love so rare and true. That's the song.
Oh, okay.
Peggy Sue. He's singing.
Oh, and he's thinking the actual Buddy Holly. When I see Buddy Holly, I think of fucking Weezer. Sorry, my music taste is way different. Brandon Moist, Uncle Ethan, drink for Tico.
I have been.
Something Tasty says nothing and gives $1. Acid Blade 21, do not watch Boko no Pico. It is gay little boy hentai. You will literally want to pour bleach into your eyes. Avoid at all costs. I wasn't going to watch it, but now I'm definitely not going to watch it. Something Tasty, again, how do you guys feel about how Hollywood elitism played into the part in these new Star Wars movies?
I mean, that's kind of par for the course lately. It's hard to get away from it.
Look at all these people that I blame.
I think we're all just depressed right now. So,
Here's
period.
all the compositors.
Look at all these people that I really despise. There's so many. I'm just seeing so many names, and I'm realizing that most people. It seems like a lot of people. You can't just assume that people are innocent before proven guilty. These people are all guilty. All of these people played a part. They are all, yeah. What's the word that they to use? These people are all complicit.
Complicit, yeah.
Complicit in this. This person named Profulgade. Fuck. Ash Kumbar. Fuck you. This person, Alexander McDonald from IT and support. Fuck you. Everyone here.
We Shoot Lasers Limited. That's a thing. Fanatics of Film. What would little baby Jesus BB-8 do?
All these people know Ryan Johnson, and they helped them do this, and they didn't stop him. They helped him. They watched this happen. They contributed.
This
they
is
saw
the
his
height
round
of
head,
her
and they.
life.
God damn it! Sorry, God.
The guy's name was Pip Fox. Now you got me reading the damn names. I do this when I see movies in the theater. I stay through the whole credits and read all the stupid names. Ty TV, who's worse, Ray or Roman Reigns, the big dog?
That's a good question, actually.
Well, I will say Roman Reigns because Ray has only been in 2 Star Wars movies and a shitty cartoon. Roman Reigns is on TV every week, and I've paid a lot of good money to go to WrestleMania, and Roman Reigns is always the worst part of the night.
Damn right. I'll agree with you on that. I can't stand Roman Reigns. So, again, just a reminder, Jeff and I need to do some wrestling stuff on the Geeks.
Whenever you get Geeks and Gamers wrestling show up and running, I'm there.
Gotcha.
Beamer, Jeremy, you're a boss.
Well, thank you. That's nice to hear a compliment for once.
Basil says Plinkett and fake Plinkett both let us down. Caleb Johnson gave a buck. Thank you. Christopher Barr. I hate Limp Bizkit. That doesn't make me toxic. Makes you sane for hating Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit.
Keep rolling.
What? I actually had that CD as a kid. Don't judge me.
I liked some Limp Bizkit songs.
Pablo Hidalgo. His name, Pablo Hidalgo's on the screen right now.
I mean, they did do they used that song for the Stone Cold Rock WrestleMania build up. Remember that? I'm sure you do.
That's the CD I had as a kid. I bought it because of the WWF. I listened, every year before I go to WrestleMania, I listen to that song before we leave the hotel. So that just tells you, memory, man. That's the best WrestleMania 17.
I hear you. The sizzle reel that they put together for Rock and Stone Cold was amazing.
Oh yeah,
so good.
You're gonna get the absolute best of the Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah, so good. Rock, I need to beat you. I need it. That's so good, man. So fucking.
I'm so glad you know this shit. Oh my god,
man. Yes, absolutely. Like, and I can't stomach the current product. God damn, I can't do it.
I'm not even watching Extreme Rules this weekend.
Anyway.
I got a Patreon hangout I got to host. South Paul says, even under woke writers like Ryan Johnson, Asian female characters perpetuate the stereotype that they are terrible drivers. Felipe M, do you guys think The Last Jedi can be erased from canon? I'm going to say no.
No, unfortunately, no. All you can do is maybe use the world in between worlds aspect from Rebels. That's about all I can think of.
Luke ass film. It's over, guys.
Luke ass film.
Well, Jimmy Riddle.
I just tag you in a tweet that you will appreciate.
Twitter updated on my Note 8, and I'm really not happy about it. Like all my notification bar and everything is on the bottom now, and it's really
that happened to me for the 5 minutes a year that I use Twitter. It pisses me off.
I'm not liking it. So, all right, let's see.
Let me roll these super chats up. By the way, thanks for everyone who stuck with us for the last 2 and almost 3 hours. We've been live since 9 o'clock. My God,
absolutely. Shout out to Jeff for doing a much better job of reading people's names than I do. So,
if I was sober, I would be enjoying it even more because I'm just out of it. Jimmy Riddle, when did they have time to fix the bottom turret on the Millennium Falcon? Guess that's another plot hole.
One of many.
Thomas Dorian, hashtag potato sacks deserve better.
Hey guys, real quick.
Yo.
Now that we're done with this cancer movie, Like I told you guys, my mom is in town, so I'm gonna spend some time with her. I really need to bring some uplifting into my life right now. So I'm gonna
Cut
go.
out.
Yeah.
You know what, Ivan? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for first off, thanks for making your cut of Star Wars.
That's
You're trying to save Episode 8, or you're actually not trying. You're doing it. And thanks for giving us a different insight on this. I mean, you've seen the movie more than anyone on the planet, so you are the foremost expert on Star Wars: The Last Jedi at this point.
And everybody needs to go check out Twitter. I just retweeted it, but Ivan hooked it up. It's really funny as hell too, so you got to check that out.
Well, thank you guys, and again, this project is definitely not mine. It came about because I saw you guys and I saw the community, and it was like let's try to draw a little smile for once. And but yeah, it's an us project. It's definitely not a me project. We're all in this thing.
Now you got me all pumped for Star Wars Celebration, so we can all get together and make some crazy shit happen.
Definitely,
that's what it's all about.
And no matter what you think, if you think if Ivan's a good guy or not, you have no idea. I hung out with him in person, and he's even cooler than you think he is. He's a great dude. So
you're gonna make me cry right now.
and Ivan will be at the Geeks and Gamers Central headquarters here in a few weeks, and we're gonna be live streaming like a motherfucker from here. So it's gonna be awesome.
Ooh, I'm gonna watch those.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
So the last time we live streamed, man, the super chat and just a regular chat got to the point where it's overwhelming Ivan. He couldn't even process. He's like, holy shit, man. They left Ivan. So
freaking tearing south out of my eye.
I had to pull up the special window for this one because the regular chat goes by. You blink and you miss something.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So
well, guys, thank you so much. I really love every single one of you guys.
All right, buddy. Call me later. Call me tomorrow, something like that, man. We'll talk.
We'll do. All right.
Peace. Later. Okay, folks. I'm gonna make good on all these super chats that everyone sent in because I'm not gonna leave anyone hanging. So, Hingle McCrinkleberry says, "How do you feel about pedos being part of the LGBT bunch of letter community?" I didn't know they were.
Say that again, now.
How do you feel about pedos being part of the LGBTQ X whatever community?
PETA?
No, like
animal rights?
No,
yeah.
The diddlers. The I'm trying not to say shit on
those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know anything about that.
Neither did I.
So.
That's terrible. Brandon Moist says the Moist is coming to Celebration. You better be coming to the Celebration, my friend. Critius says, thanks for the live stream on a dead weekend. Well, thank you for being here. Sam Flanagan says, peel back the foreskin. The big is coming. The big is coming.
I will be live streaming later tonight on Geeks and Gamers channel, probably like an hour from now. So,
when do you sleep?
Not very much. So I'll sleep when I die.
Oh,
I have to live stream when Ethan's asleep, because other than that, I can't get anybody watching because he's got like
what a lie
watching every time he live stream.
How could you live stream after this? I'm just sitting here. I've never been more angry. The last time I saw this, I don't want to do anything anymore. I don't want to do anything anymore, Jeff.
Please.
Doing anything. I feel like the sun has gone out.
No, it just went down. It'll be back tomorrow. Just relax.
All you need to do is watch the end of Ivan's cut, and you'll feel better.
Rose Tico will return in Star Wars Episode 9. You have that to look forward to. You know what? Kelly Marie Tran may be at Star Wars Celebration, Ethan. You may get to meet her.
That'd be great. I would like to meet her, actually. I would.
You are solely responsible if she is in Episode 9, Ethan. You understand that, correct?
I hope so. I would like to take credit for that.
Yeah. Beamer says, kind of like the goodbye scene between Luke and Leia. Just wish the movie was better. Eric Dorff, favorite starfighter? Mine is the Jedi starfighter from Episode 2. Also, why can't they play Hux like Tarkin instead of making him a joke? First live stream for me, and I'm pretty buzzed right now. Well, first off, Eric Dorff, I'm glad you stuck through the live stream. I'm glad you had plenty of drinks. Buzzed is the way to go when you watch Disney Star Wars films. And to answer your question, my favorite starfighter, because I guess the Falcon's not a starfighter, the original X-wing from the first movie. Jeremy, Ethan?
X-wing guy for me. That's why I got one hanging in my room. Also, the Hux point he made is spot on. It's spot on. I mean, imagine Hux carrying himself like Tarkin, and how much that fundamentally changes how you feel about the First Order. Now, that doesn't change everything, but it's a beginning step. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just frustrating. So,
Yeah. What's my favorite ship? Was that the question?
Yeah, starfighter.
Oh, no, I just like TIE fighters. I think the
Okay.
TIE fighters are the coolest.
Matt Zener says, my power just went out, so $5 saved on my bill goes to your pain and suffering. And no electricity is still better than The Last Jedi. Thank you, Matt. Ryan Ayre says, Tico is the name of the squirrel from Dora the Explorer. Maybe that's where Ryan Johnson got the name from.
Is that true?
Critius says, thanks for the 12 streams, guys. At chat, please support my Indiegogo, Detective Dead. Thanks. All right, folks, check that out. Mr. McGiblets, wow. Jeff, I'm a man of my word. Here's the money for getting my name right. By the way, it comes from a comedy named The League. I can't recommend it enough. Only sports is a small part of it, so no soy. The last 2 seasons were weak.
I got your name right too on my live stream, and that's more of an accomplishment than Jeff getting it right, because Jeff never always gets names right. Me getting your name right's a big deal. Just
there are a couple people that they're just like, I don't even care anymore. They're like, you're just gonna butcher it to butcher it. Somebody's like, I'm gonna change my name so you say something right.
Well, I'm hearing you read some of these names, and I'm like, okay, either I'm way the fuck wrong, or Jeff is, and I'm thinking that I'm the one that's wrong.
This pronunciation brought to you by Crown Royal. Drink it. The League, wasn't that on FX? That was on after It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I'm not sure. I never watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, though.
Dude, you're missing out.
I heard it was a really good show. I heard it was good.
Start with season 2.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's on Hulu. It just left Netflix. So do you have Hulu?
I don't. I mean, I can always get Hulu. So
if you do, I'll tell you this: Hulu actually has a really great lineup. They just got a bunch of like I watched American Psycho earlier in the day.
Oh, one of my favorites. Right there,
That's a fantastic movie. Well, one of our patrons requested it, so I have to like get up on it. So I watched
Bale's. Yeah, Bale's best performance, and Bale's my favorite actor, and that's his best performance.
My mom walks into the office. She goes, "Are you watching Batman?" I said, "No, Mom. This is not Batman."
Not quite. Not quite. We should get Ivan to edit in the American Psycho scenes into The Dark Knight. That would be amazing. Done. I'll call him tomorrow, and I'm setting it up.
Deal.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Stirring occasionally said, "This movie murdered my parents." Well, speaking of Batman, there we go. Comes full circle. Michael Hunting, Ahsoka puts her lightsaber through Rey when she lifts the rocks. Grim Falcon, how fun is it knowing Obi-Wan went back to face his mistakes and did something cool one last time, while Luke pretended to do something cool? Fuck off.
Yep.
Gojirify says Jake is dying. Gojirify also says, how did hologram Luke deliver a real dice to Leia? Didn't they just disappear, right?
No. Didn't Kylo have them?
Yeah, they faded away, right?
I don't know.
Like he opened his hand, he closed his hand around them, then opened them, and you couldn't really see if they were still in them. Like he was doing a little magic act, I think.
Up close magic, like in Ant-Man 2.
Yeah.
Did you like that, Jeremy?
I did like it.
I was a little disappointed, but I still liked it overall.
I dug it. Did you like so you did like the movie overall, though?
Oh yeah, there hasn't been an MCU movie that I hate, but I'll tell you this: I honestly think
even Thor: The Dark World. I mean, hate is the wrong word. Just very disappointed with Thor: The Dark World for me.
That's like a 6 out of 10 for me movie.
Okay, yeah. There's no real reason to hate any MCU movie up to this point, in my opinion.
No, they've all been fine. Now, even if Captain Marvel is rife with SJW garbage, if the movie's still solid, I'll be honest. But I don't think Brie Larson is a good actress, so I expect that. I would have much
rather seen. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank on her name right now. Kate from Lost in Ant-Man 2. I can't even think of her name.
And Evangeline.
Yeah, I would have much rather seen her as Captain Marvel than Brie Larson. I don't even know much about Brie Larson, but she doesn't look like she doesn't look the part. She doesn't look intimidating. You know what I mean? So, But I love
Carol Danvers.
Evangeline I love Evangeline Lilly, so I would love to see it. She just comes off more as an action star than Brie Larson, but that's neither here nor there now.
Party on Civvy. The only thing the Empire and its remnant have done wrong is not finishing the job and squashing the rebel scum. # Mega. Make the Empire great again.
I like that. I like it.
M. Johnson 1072. This is an insult. Garbage. Boycott. McKinney 90. It was painful watching this movie again, but watching it with you guys made it watchable. I screamed "fuck you" once. It shows. I screamed "fuck you" once. It shows Ryan Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy's names in the credits. Yeah. Swinging Cod. If I sing Weezer, it would be Into the Garage. By far their best song. That was there. That was what they played in concert. Critias says 4 words. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hell yeah.
Of course. You should have trolled your audience and pretended like you loved the film after seeing it again. I can't. Alcohol makes me honest. It's like a truth serum. Tim Collins. Now this super chat, Ethan, you'll love. End credits. List of trebuchet ammo.
A lot of trebuchet ammo. I like that.
Yeah. James S. Jeremy, whatever your opinion is, it's respectable. Don't ever change.
Thank you.
The Pui. Is this the High Council? Yes. Yes, the Pui it was. It was a special... Oh, no, this isn't the High Council. This was just an extra thing we're going to do. So I had...
I might have reworded that wrong then. I was telling people it was going to be a special High Council is kind of how I worded it. So I might have given them...
Oh, it's no big deal. We're still going to have it on Tuesday. Right. We'll just, I'll take this one, and then are you taking The Force Awakens, and then Ethan's taking
Holiday Special,
the Christmas special? Yeah, Holiday Special, and Ivan's taking.
If we do Rogue One, like you said, I mean, I don't know. Rogue One doesn't like none of us hate Rogue One. I don't like Rogue One. I think you guys probably like Rogue One more than I do, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'll take TFA for sure.
Hollywood Hogan gave $1. Thank you very much, Hollywood Hogan.
Thanks, brother.
Logan Michael 69. Thanks for the stream and have a good one. Logan Michael, you have a better one. Fanatics of Film. I know that The Last Jedi is depressing as hell, but my stop motion movie of All of Us versus Lucasfilm might cheer you up. You're all in this video. EVS, WCBS, G&G. It's pretty fucking fun. I sent the link to Jeff. I will send that to the other guys.
Thanks, man.
Rhaegar Targaryen. The saddest part of this movie was when Snoke died. Stroke Face was on screen way too much. The Resistance / New Order is whack. Saber Toss set the tone for the whole film. Star Wars, The Force goes back to sleep. Oz Vander says, look up The Last Jedi on IMDb. Under Mark Hamill, it says Ryan Skywalker. Sack Happy Puppy sent in a super chat without a message, so thank you, Sack. Sack Slappy Happy. ZHS, The Last Jedi is like having dysentery, a massive shitstorm. Can you pronounce my name right? ? I always thought it was Zaire, but maybe it's Zaire. I hope. Immortal Coil. Thank you. It just says pronounced Immortal Coil. The Outpatient, Justin Bieber or Orlando Bloom for Carl Manvers. Logan Michael 69. Can you tweet out everyone's channel from the High Council? Sure. I'll do that as soon as we go off air in a moment. And the final super chat goes to Jeremy Peerboom. I tuned in at the right moment. The movie ended perfect.
It's a great super chat to end on too.
Yeah, that is the perfect super chat. So folks, thank you to everyone who suffered with us. I mean, we still got over 1,000. God, it's crazy. When I do the Good Morning Pop Culture show, at the end of the show, it slowly fades away from the listeners. Now it's like we're at the end of this, and we still have 1,280 people waiting around. Like, what are they going to talk about next? Nothing. I think we're all done. We're all spent emotionally, physically, psychologically.
I'm saving a little bit in the tank for my live stream later, so I have to. I got to do it.
I hate Ryan Johnson so much. I hate him so much. I hate that movie. I hate what we just went through. And coming away from that movie, I have that same icky, ill-at-ease feeling that I had when I first saw it. Angry, confused, bitter, sad, like all of that. God damn you, Ryan Johnson. Like,
well, I mean, and I've said this. I have not seen The Force Awakens since I saw The Last Jedi because it's made me not want to watch The Force Awakens. And watching The Last Jedi for the first time since December, since opening weekend, I'm really angry about The Force Awakens even more now. So it's just like, I mean, this is why I'm going to destroy my Blu-rays. And I'm not looking forward to rewatching The Force Awakens because I have a feeling it's going to really hurt my opinion.
I can't
severely.
wait to kick you while you're down.
I know you're going to do it too, and everybody is going to love it. So I still have people commenting to me on my channel. They're like, "Man, you and Jeff, man, you guys need to debate more." And I'm like, "We didn't plan this. We never plan it. Seriously,
No.
like it just happens."
I was watching wrestling the whole time. I was like watching The Rock fight Chris Jericho.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'm not really looking forward to watching that. I'm also I have never been able to finish the holiday special, so that's going to be interesting to watch that on Ethan's channel. So yeah, but this is all happening because our community is amazing. You guys are supportive of everything we do, so we really appreciate it. So it's going to be awesome. So and
Thanks, guys.
you can all join in. I don't have a problem with everybody jumping in and kicking me while I'm down for the TFA stream.
Yeah.
So
if you want to listen to that, make sure you go to make sure you're subscribed to Geeks and Gamers. I feel like everyone should be subscribed to all of our channels. But no, make sure you watch that one. I don't know when it's going to happen. Jeremy, you make that date happen, and we'll all be there for you. And I will verbally kick your ass for 2 hours and change and make fun of everything that you love about that movie and remind you.
It's loved. So.
Well, before I hit that stop wow, I can't even speak because I'm kind of buzzed hardcore. Before I hit the stop broadcast button, Red Tang 1138 said, "Didn't watch, but sent in a super chat for your pain." So thank you, Red Tang 1138. You're the official final word of this live stream. Folks, thank you for watching. We'll be back on Tuesday here for the High Council, and then I don't even know how to make sense of my night anymore. So thank you for that.
Nice ice. Yes, I'm going live in about an hour from now. I got to go get something to eat, and I'll be back on live. So I'll be over there soon.
Right on. I'm gonna go live too. So boom.
You go live. I'm going to sleep. I got to go to Kings Island in the morning. So guys, thank you and have a good one.
All right, guys. Bye.